There is a report from the registry from the Learned Court in season of the matter regarding status. Mr. Petitioner none, Mr. Devashish Naik AGA for the state. On 23/11/2023, after hearing the learned counsel for the petitioner and the learned standing counsel for the state, the following order was passed. So para or para in view of the said order, in terms of the said order at paragraph 4 as quoted above, registry has obtained instructions from the learned so and so, which has been placed on record marked as flag B. The instructions flag B रे जहाँ अच्छी चलो quote कर देले. Relevant portion टा. The case has been disposed of. The persons have been acquitted. चलो लिखते हैं. In view of the above, the petition is disposed of.
Item 2.
Yes, please.
That's your last occasion order dated 11/12/2023.
Yes.
That's directed to my learned state council to take instruction regarding the surety. I have only file affidavit.
The sureties have been verified correctly.
Correct. To be details, it's आपको को affidavit टा देती नहीं sir, Mr. Patnaik.
That's flag C. Flag C.
This is Jagabandhu Kemundu.
My lords.
He's from our state.
Yes.
This state.
No, my lords. Our state. It belongs to lords the Koraput in the district of Koraput.
Mr. N. Patnaik for the petitioner, Mr. Devashish Naik AGA for the state. On 11/12/2023, the following order was passed. On IA number 1180/2023, the IA order टा हिच. Interim bill is a order टा. IA 1180/2023. Following order was passed. Para 1 and 2. Order number 7, para 1 and 2 quote कर देले. The state order was reiterated on 11/12/2023. Para. The learned AGA, in response to the affidavit filed on behalf of the petitioner, submits that he has obtained instructions regarding the statements made in the affidavit. देखिए affidavit टा टूटा
Flag C, Millets.
flag C.
Yes, Millets. Flag C dated 4/12/2023.
Affidavit dated 4/12/2023, which is on record at flag C. To be correct, comma to be correct. The IA has been filed for seeking interim bail for the petitioner for a period of 2 months. On the ground of the petitioner's wife being ill. According to the
That's the illness of the wife. That's that. Yes.
Para. The AGA has also obtained instructions regarding the veracity of the annexer A to the
My lords.
to the IA, indicating regarding the medical condition of the wife of the petitioner and the treatment. Para. Well, and DG has also obtained the instruction regarding the regarding in response to the affidavit filed on behalf of the petitioner indicating the past allegations of criminal activity against him, which is in sync with the police report. Para. Having heard the learned counsel for the petitioner, the learned AG for the state, considering the affidavit dated 4/12/2023, filed by the two local persons, that has been verified by the learned AG through the investigating agency. This court is inclined to grant bail, interim bail to the petitioner for a period of 9 weeks from the date of release from the custody, subject to such stringent terms and conditions that would be imposed by the learned court in season of the matter, we shall include the following condition. We shall include no subject imposed by the court in season of the matter. The the learned court shall consider the affidavit filed dated 4/12/2023, copy of which shall be filed before the court, supported by another affidavit, wherein the names and details of the sureties has been given. The said two persons shall stand sureties as undertaken in the affidavit. Apart from the conditions that would be imposed by the learned court in season of the matter, the following conditions shall be imposed. So, the condition disposed of accordingly. I dispose of hegala. Tapare BLAPL लिखिवे. Today is आज के तारीख है 21. से धरंतु से जिबे प्राय हिजो बोधे 27 हिजो. लोअर कोर्ट हॉलिडे टा कोठे अछि. लोअर कोर्ट 28 रु छुट्टी 25 छुट्टी 28 रु छुट्टी अछि. कहि होबनी. 27 धरले जदि भी धरिवे डिसेंबर 27 जे बुधवार 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 डिस्टन 4/3/2024 BLAPL इंटरिम बेल लिखिवे. लास्ट जो कंक्लूजन disposed of ପରେ लिखिवे. The surrender after completion of the period of interim bail, the petitioner shall surrender before the learned court in season of the matter. The surrender certificate / order regarding surrender of the petitioner shall be obtained and filed before this court immediately thereafter. तापरे BLAPL order करिए. 4/3 approximately 2 months is 9 weeks. Great. About date मने रहले सर.
Balance. 4th March.
बेल का आसीबे ता पूर्व आपण जबे सरेंडर करिवे बा जदि डिले होला किछ असुविधा नै काना आपण मेंशन करिवे 4 मार्च रे
Balance.
जैसे माने अछंती तारे पीरियड ता कंप्लीट है.
Lordship.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Next.
Item
So,
3.
So Mohan Kumar Sahu for the petitioner, Mr. Devashish Naik AG for the state. Yes, Sahu.
May I please your lordship?
Yes, please.
As per the order of this Hon'Ble court, filed the affidavit that they had no antecedent, my lord.
He has no antecedent. That's verified.
Mr. Mohan Kumar Sahu for the petitioner, Mr. Devashish Naik AG for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner refers to the affidavit dated 11/10/2023, filed on behalf of the petitioner through his elder brother, wherein it has been stated that the petitioner has no past allegations of criminal activity against him. Copy of the said affidavit has been served on the learned counsel for the state, the learned AG. Stop query the learned AG upon instruction submits that. Instructions from the investigating agency submits that the contents of the affidavit are in sync with is in sync with the police report. Bara. এটা para 2 upon লিখলে, para 1 লিখলে আগে, para 1, then para 2 এটা dictation, then para 3. Well, the counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is in custody since
11/6/2023.
11/6/2023. In the meanwhile, the final prosecution report has been submitted on
My lords, no instructions regarding that. No instructions regarding the final prosecution.
okay. In the 23 and approval instruction kona?
My lord already submitted.
Keep the date koi bhi, sir.
Sir, date actual me जान नहीं.
So,
Actual वही लड़ेगा total submitted.
submitted. If you have been submitted, stop. It is submitted. It is submitted that the considering the age of the petitioner being aged about 27 years, comma being aged about 27 years, he may be shown indulgence as far as prayer for bail is concerned. Para. It is submitted that the petitioner is a local person. Shall subject himself to the jurisdiction of the learned court in session of the matter, and shall abide by the terms and conditions that will be imposed if the petitioner is granted bail by the court. The learned AG referring to the materials contained in the case diary and the nature of allegations opposes the prayer for bail. Para. Having heard the learned counsel for the petitioner, the learned AG for the state, considering the material on record, and also considering the fact that the petitioner being aged about 27 years should be given an opportunity to go back to the community to lead normal life, normal social life. We should help him in view of the fact that we should help him, comma, this court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner, subject to such stringent terms and conditions that will be imposed by the learned court in session of the matter. So what I look at two sureties, one relative.
My lord.
Two sureties, two local sureties, one has to be a relative or a mere family relation.
My lord. My lord.
après sir last day likhi हुई that jota ye it is clarified jota so that se rahibo no opinion expressed on it so that lei rahibo conclusion pare yes
Item 4. Obliged, my lord.
so the conditions will be in some detail, you have to comply that. Yes,
My lord. My lord. My lord, local security that may be good. Whether if there is no relatives.
you cannot control him.
My lord.
You have to think about the person also.
My lord.
Whether by releasing him you are unleashing him on the society.
My lord.
That's most important because the way if he is to be contained, then or else he has no future. At the age he is and the way he has been into the criminality, if the allegations are correct, and assuming that all the allegations have been reported,
My lord.
then he has to be have some control. Societal, the society has to take responsibility. It's not the responsibility of the court or the lawyer.
My lord. My lord.
তারা যদি কেউ না হাতে কি কোন করবে সেতরে?
My lord.
Then he is better to be remain inside the custody in judicial custody. He is safe.
No, my lord.
Yes.
Item for, let's say, prayer for after vacation.
Mr. Das,
My lord.
Mr. S. Das for the petitioner, Mr. Devasys Naik, AGA for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments. Say, deposition should have mentioned.
My lord.
Actually, because I have been served a
Plaque.
copy also.
To advance arguments, yes, plaque. As prayed for list on, केवे चाहूँगी sir?
Reopening.
Second, third week दियो तो कोटे? 18. 1/2024 to grant further opportunity to the petitioner. Yes, next please.
Stop. The last
Mr. Vijay Kumar Mahanti for the Mahanti for the petitioner. Mr. Devasys Naik, AGA for the state. Miss J.M. Wallace. When next meeting?
मला तर second last पर
The police report is negative, Mr. Mahanti.
You will not see the last. The father of the petitioner, the father of the petitioner also threatened, not the accused, the petitioners.
बुझी पाले नहीं. Father of the petitioner?
Threatened to the victim girl, but not the present petitioner.
How can he, sir? He's in judicial custody.
Due to the your lordships, the
How the person who is in judicial custody will threaten? You see, this belligerence has created in another matter. I think Ms. Wallace, this is the only case, or you are appearing in a no. The other matter, both the girls. I mean, the petitioner is also a girl, and the PA.
both are in
Sadasti Samar Rautre. No, that is a concern also. That is a distraction.
your lordship, both are in custody. Your lordship, both.
Sir,
The father,
whoever, however so high, is law catches him up. Your belligerent behavior, this
yes,
behavior that they can take law into their own hands.
due to that reason, he,
Now, have you realized that what has happened in this case? Why the petitioner is in custody?
yes, your lordship.
Why? I mean, to be in custody, shall continue in custody. Not question that he bhule gala. This fellow, this petitioner will continue in custody because of the activity of his family members.
Yeah, only for the committed sexual intercourse with the only for father of the patient.
Sir, who has committed sexual intercourse? Did I ask you? Don't be reckless in your submission.
I am for the age.
Sir, whatever you are submitting is recorded also.
Your also the
People are watching you.
pressurized to keep relations with love relations with him.
Sir, don't make, sir, ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟା କହୁଛନ୍ତି 439 ରେ ଯେତିକି relevant, whatever is relevant for a 439 consideration, you have to tell that. Did I ask you who had relationship with what kind of relationship to give details? Or if you want to make submission on that, what is the relevance of the prayer here? And you are yourself admitting that yes, the father has threatened, the petitioner has not threatened. Petitioner in judicial custody will threaten.
He's in judicial custody.
How he will threaten? How he will threaten? The court will ask them if the petitioner has not threatened, can it be a ground for releasing the person on bail? That since he is in custody and not threatened anyone, he should be granted bail. His father and parents are threatening the victim and family members. After committing one mistake, you are aggravating it.
Your lordship, he's in custody.
Kindly speak to the microphone. Kindly use the microphone.
Yes. Your lordship, he's in custody. Sufficient punishment is he has already.
Sufficient punishment. The punishment is 10 years.
Your lordship,
Punishment is 10 or now it is now I think it is life now. POXO has been, the maximum punishment is POXO, life. You are saying sufficient.
the father is the only main accused person, the father is the main culprit. He has done anything in your lordship, but the petitioner is he has not.
Here, how many petitioners are there? Your submissions are not correct also.
Petitioner is there.
That petition number 1, petition number 2.
Petition number 2. I am praying only for petitioner, the son of your son is the Suresh Naik. Suresh Naik. Specific allegation he has.
ठीक है, बॉन्ड करिए commentary टा. If you are confident that the judge has not read the brief, doesn't understand, then first tell that.
Yes, yes. Sorry.
Jay, you have not read, so kindly just read it again. So that whatever you want to read, I can read. But you are going on a commentary. Repeatedly, I am telling you. No, here it is, there is only one petitioner.
One person.
कौन कहले मैं बुझी पारुनी actually आपण सबमिशन में बुझी पारुनी.
Father has not.
First you gather your words, your thoughts in context of the brief, and then you make submissions.
I am for the son, not Sudananda Naik. Sudananda Naik is the father of the petitioner. He has committed the sexual relationship with the victim girl. And the petitioner is only for the allegation against the
चुप करंतु. ଯେତେବେଳେ ମୁଁ କ୍ଲାରିଫାଇ କଲି ଆପଣ ଫେର ଆପଣ କମେଣ୍ଟରୀ ଚାଲିଲା. ଆପଣ କହିଲେ there are two petitioners.
one stop there. One petitioner.
What is the age of this?
Your lordship, read the prayer, your lordship. Last line of the 6 above.
This was sir.
Above.
ରୁହନ୍ତୁ.
ମୋ ଝିଅକୁ
अरे ठीक है बंद करूँ तो आया commentary. Please be attentive, sir. I have to gather your thoughts. Listen to the query of the court. Then you will say that my lord is why I do not know why my lord is behaving like this. Sir, we are in a serious courtroom deliberation.
sorry sir.
You are appearing for a person who is alleged accused of most heinous of the crimes. Don't be tactless. Be attentive. Be part of the proceeding. Gather your thoughts. Be focused. And most unusual of the conduct of father and son duo. Father and son targeting a minor girl. You can't be casual in your approach like this. What you are saying and what I'm trying to understand. You have only two choices. Either I'm dismissing this in view of the police report because I'll be returning that police report, or you adjourn it. It's up to you. You try your. It's your choice. This fellow is in custody. Father is custody, or
both father and son are
both are in custody.
both
Both are in custody.
both are in custody, your lordship.
In custody also, he is threatening.
Other is threatening, I know, okay, but not as your lordship the present petition.
AGA produces the report received from the report received from the ACP Zone 5 BBSR Urban Police District dated 18/12/2023, received through the DCP Bhubaneswar by letter number 4964 dated 18/12/23. This you have copy or
I will give a copy. my lord.
okay. In response to the order dated 5/12/2023. On 5/12/2023, the following was directed. The said report of produced by the learned AG is taken on record. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation as prayed for to grant further opportunity. List on. When do you want, sir?
After vacation, your lordship.
केबे सर चाहउचंती आफ्टर वेकेशन तो डेट नो ना यस यू गिव योर डेट व्हेन यू वांट इट
15
सिंस यू आर सीकिंग अकोमोडेशन सो यू हैव टू गिव अ डेट
15 15 15
15 to छुट्टी
22 1 2024 ता पूर्व लिखिले द लॉर्ड काउंसिल फॉर द इन्फॉर्मेंट अपोजेस द प्रेयर फॉर बेल यस
Congratulations.
यस
My 6th, I am handing over the 164 statement. We have not yet received the DNA test report. The 164 statement is
सिक्स रे कि अछंती नांती बोधे अरे आसंतु आपण आसंतु आपण पे कि देखियो कि जीव 6 टू बी कॉल्ड अगेन कर दियो टू बी कॉल्ड अगेन तो 2 PM रे नहीं होने तो कोर्ट नहीं
my lord. Once the applications are over, we can. My lord.
let us to be called again এটা পরে সরি গলা পরে item 7 to be called again 8 to be called again no MP 8 I Mr. S.R. Raut Mr. S.R. Raut for the petitioner Mr.
7 and 8 है.
Sachin Pal from West Bengal or from Odisha? Mr. Devashish Naik, AGA for the state.
My lord, he is from outside the state.
Okay.
File an affidavit regarding the surety. It may be verified.
Mr. K.C. Behra, you are Mr. Behra or Mr. Raut?
Yes, no.
Sir, you are Raut.
Yes, Raut.
Mr. S. Raut. Sir, Raut for the petitioner.
File an affidavit on 13/12/2023. Though the case was transferred to the operative
आप लोग कोई रेफर कोचिंग है सर
affidavit
कितने तारीख को On 13/12.
So surety affidavit has
Surety
been
affidavit.
given on 13/12. I have to obtain instruction in that affidavit.
Yes, yes. Copy करे sir बोले. आज तो हमें same day. How can I, how do you expect that the instruction achievable? The Learned Counsel for the petitioner refers to the affidavit dated 13/12/2023, filed on behalf of the petitioner by one so and so देखिए लिखिए the flag aim रे अच्छी was stated to be brother of the petitioner. ସେ ସିଓରିଟିଙ୍କର ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ୍ ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆପଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ କଣ ହେଇଛି କହିଲେ ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ପିକୁଲାର ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ୍ ଫାଇଲ କଲେ ମାନେ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ୍ ଅଫ ଏ ତା ଦେହରେ ଲଗା ହେଲା କାଗଜ ବି ଆଣ୍ଡ ସି ଆଉ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ୍ କେମିତି ହେଲା ତାହେଲେ ତା ବୁଝିପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ବ୍ରଦର ଅଫ ଦ ପିଟିସନର ଆରେ ସେଟା ମୁଁ ପଚାରିଲି କି କାହାର ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ୍ ତାର ଆନ୍ସର ହବ ବ୍ରଦର ଅଫ ଦ ପିଟିସନର. You have filed affidavit of A, brother of the petitioner. He has enclosed documents of B and C. B and C affidavit file करिवे ना brother file करिवो.
Surety ମାନେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ affidavit file କରିବେ.
Verify the document. ଯିଏ file କରିବେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦେବେ ନା ଆଉ ସେ ତ ଲୋକାଲ ଲୋକ ହେଇଥିବେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିବେ ନା ଆଉ ଡକୁମେଣ୍ଟ ମାନେ ଏଠିକି ଆସିକି ଚୁଜ କଲେ କ୍ରାଇମ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଆଲିଗେସନ ରହିଲା then he has to do that ଯେ ଯୋଉ ଗିରିଜା ଶଙ୍କର ନାୟକ ଆଉ ସ୍ମୃତି ରଞ୍ଜନ ରାଉତ ଏଇଟା ଓହୋ ନାଇଁ ସରି ଏଇଟା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କଣ ହେଇଗଲା ତା ନାଁ ବି ଲେଖିଲେନି କଣ ଅକ୍ଷୟ କୁମାର ମାନେ ଅକ୍ଷୟ କୁମାର ସ୍ୱାଇଁ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ୍ ରେ କୋଉଠି ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି କିଛି ଲେଖିନାହାନ୍ତି ଓନ୍ଲି ଆନେକ୍ସ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଆନେକ୍ସର ଦେବା ପାଇଁ କୋଉ ଡାଇରେକ୍ସନ ନଥିଲା ଆପଣ ଅଲଟା ବି ଦେଖିନାହାନ୍ତି ତାମାନେ
ଆୟୋଜନ କରିଦିଅ ବାପା
କଣ ଅର୍ଡର ହେଇଥିଲା କ୍ରିମିନାଲ ପ୍ରୋକ୍ଲିମିଟି डिजिटल मार्केटिंग रे 1,60,000
he had rented out his account, so to speak. It's a mule account for several transactions. So,
अच्छा, this is a mule account in that case.
3 lakhs.
this superior mule account, there is there's another case also pending of a co-accused. He is on a lower level. This fellow is on a higher level. This accused. Both were mule accounts, but he has induced the other person also to rent out his account.
ମିଷ୍ଟର ବେରା ଆପଣ ବୁଝିଲେ ତ କଣ ଆପଣ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ୍ ଯାହାଙ୍କର ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କ କାଗଜ ମାନେ ଯୋଉ ଲୋକ କାଗଜ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ୍ ନାହିଁ ଦ ଲର୍ନେଡ୍ କାଉନ୍ସିଲ ଫର ଦ ପିଟିସନର at paragraph so and so paragraph 4 the following has been stated. Para the Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to file affidavit on behalf of the persons, local persons who will stand sureties for the petitioner. The affidavit be filed by 5 ना केबे डेट टा कोनांते कोचंती only that by 8 copy be served on the Learned Counsel for the state to enable him to obtain instruction list on 19 की 18 कर देबे कोन 18 के और तो डेरी करछनी बहुत अपन जदी एफिडेविट टा फाइल करथा ने किसी जिंसडा प्रोसीड कर परथा The Learned AGSL also obtained instruction in response to the affidavit on behalf of the petitioner dated 13/12/2023 filed by his brother stating that there is no past allegations of criminal activity against the petitioner. Through the investigating agency from the local area of residence of the petitioner. Yes, next. Only.
Item 9,
To be called again.
item 10,
To be called again.
Item 10, my lord, may be passed over.
Sorry.
Item 10, one passed over.
Yes, yes. It is to be called again.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
item 11,
May I please, your lordship?
yes.
My lord, here is case, my lord.
order ଥିଲା
Threat perception collection କରିବାକୁ.
Mr. Himanshu Bhushan Das for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the state, Mr. Polly, are you there, Mr. For the informant?
Dozen BC.
For informant? Blank କିଛି ଲେଖିବେନି ଆଉ blank. ରାୟଗଡ଼ା କିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଦେଖିଲେ?
ନାହାନ୍ତି।
Can it be passed over, my lord? He said
Yes. To be called again.
We call them.
Yes, next.
12,
Item 12, Lordship, pass over, Lordship. To be called again. Public.
13,
13 million. Last to come Mr. S.K. Lenka. Upon the route. Yes, my lord. On behalf of you wearing so many hats. You are Mr. S. Rout. Yes, my lord. On behalf of S.K. Lenka for the petitioner.
This is OPD matter.
Mr. Vivekananda Bhuya, a special counsel, along with Mr.
JP
Patra. Mr. Naik's name would be there. And Mr. Ikke Naik, additional standing counsel. Sir, ମାଚନ୍ତି ଆଉ ସ୍ଲିପ ଡିସ୍କ ତାପରେ ଆଜମା ଯୋଉଟା କି ଆଉ କିଛି କେବେ ବି ଯାହେଲେ ବି ଭଲ ହବନି କିଛି ହବନି ସେଟା ଆଉ କାର୍ପାଲ ଟନେଲ ସିଣ୍ଡ୍ରୋମ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିବାରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ହୁଏ ହାତରେ ଯୋଉ ରିଷ୍ଟ ଯୋଉ ଦରଜ ହୁଏନି କି ଆମର ଯୋଉଟା ହଉଛି ଫାଇଲ ଧରିଲେ ସେଇଟା ଆମର ଲୋ ବ୍ୟାକ୍ ପେନ୍ ହେଇଥିବ ସେ ତ ନ୍ୟୁରୋ ମେଡିସିନ ର ସ୍ପେଶାଲିଷ୍ଟ ଆଉ ସେ ଲେଖିଥିବେ ଓନ୍ଲି ସେଥିରେ ଆପଣ କେତେ ଦିନ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ଇଣ୍ଟରଭିଉ ବେଲ୍
ଗୋଟେ ଦିନ ଜମା ଯାଇଥିଲେ ଓପିଡି
ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ ଯେ ତାଙ୍କର ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ ଠିକ ଅଛି ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ ଠିକ ଅଛି ଦ୍ୟାଟ ଇଜ ୟୋର ରିପୋର୍ଟ
For one day, she has visited the clinic in OPD, and on that day, also she has been treated by the physician.
ଏଥିରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର 3 months ରେ କଣ ଭଲ ହବ ବୋଲି କିଛି ମାନେ ଅଛି କିଛି ହେଲ୍ପ ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ଆପଣ ଯଦି ନିଜେ ନିଜକୁ କିଛି ହେଲ୍ପ କରିବେ ଯାଇକି କିଛି କରିପାରିବେ ତାହେଲେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଫର ଦ୍ୟାଟ ରିଜିନ୍ ମୁଁ ଯାହା ଅଛି ଆପଣ 3 months ହେଇପାରିବେନି 8 weeks ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଟ୍ରାଏ ଟୁ ମେଣ୍ଡ ୟୁର ୱିଚ୍ ଡୁ ସମଥିଙ୍ଗ ତାଙ୍କର ଚିକିତ୍ସା ଆପଣଙ୍କର କିଛି ରୋଲ ନାହିଁ ବରଂ ଗଲେ ଯଦି ସେ କାମ ଅଧିକା କରିବେ ତାଙ୍କର ଲୋ ବ୍ୟାକ୍ ପେନ୍ ବଢିବ ଆଉ କାର୍ପାଲ ଟନେଲ ସିଣ୍ଡ୍ରୋମ ହାତ ବେଶୀ କାଟିବ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆପଣ ଯେହେତୁ ନାହାନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କ ଘର କାମ କମି ଯାଇଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ୱାଇଫଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ ଦେହ ଖରାପ ହେଇଛି ସେ ଘର କାମ ବେଶୀ କରିବା କଥା ନୁହଁ ବୁଝିପାରିଲେ କି ୱାନ୍ସ ଆପଣ ଘରକୁ ଯିବେ କାମ ତାଙ୍କର କରିବେ ସେଇଟା କରିବେନି ଆଉ ବୁଝିପାରୁଛନ୍ତି କି ଅର୍ଡର ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଇଜ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାଡିକ୍ଟରି ଅର୍ଡର ଉଡ୍ ବି ସମହାଟ ମାନେ କଣ କୁହାଯିବ ସମହାଟ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାଡିକ୍ଟରି ଅର୍ଡର ସେ ଘରେ କାମ କିଛି କରନ୍ତିନି ସବୁ ଆପଣ କରନ୍ତି ନା କଣ But since I am not assisting her in your domestic chores,
Only I am.
so she is having that back pain and carpal tunnel syndrome in the wrist. You have a copy, or I'll make copy and return it. This is for the court, or I'll make a copy.
This is for your lordship.
You have a copy.
Yes. I have a soft copy with me.
Only कि आप अपने कॉपी करिए इटा कॉपी टा दे दे ओरिजिनल टा रख देबे अप्रेंस लिख ले आईए नंबर 1673 of 2023 आपनकर पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस कौन दो इट्स अ पर्सनल क्वेश्चन आईए has been filed so and so लिख ले interim bill for a period of 3 months by the petitioner in view of the health condition of his wife. Para. By order dated 15/12/2023, the following was directed. The following will to go one line. The special counsel was directed to obtain instruction regarding the veracity of the averments made in the IO and the enclosures. କିଛି ଟ୍ରିଟମେଣ୍ଟ ବି କିଛି ଲେଖିଲେନି ସେ କଣ କରିବେ କିଛି ଟ୍ରିଟମେଣ୍ଟ ନାହିଁ ମେଡିସିନ ନାହିଁ that Mr. Bhuya suggestion is he has never gone for follow up also ଆପଣ ଏଥିରେ ଯୋଉମାନେ ସ୍ପେଶାଲିଷ୍ଟ ଆପଣ ସେଟା ଜାଣୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ବଢିଆ ବଢିଆ ସବୁ ଆସୁଛି ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ
କେହି ନାହାନ୍ତି କେବଳ
ଚିତ୍ର ଫିତ୍ର ହେଇଥିବ ତାପରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ ଏଥିରେ ସ୍କାନିଂ ଦରକାର ଗୋଟେ ମାନେ ସେଟା ବି କମ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ୱାଇଫ ଙ୍କ ପ୍ରତି କମିଟମେଣ୍ଟ ସେଥିରୁ ଜଣା ପଡୁଛି କାଳେ ଅଧିକା ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହବ କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ instruction the learned special counsel produces the instruction received from the additional superintendent of police dated 20/12/23 by letter number 5169. The said instruction from the investigating agency along with the enclosure is taken on record. Para. Having had the learned counsel for the petitioner, the learned special counsel for the state, the court is inclined to grant interim bail to the petitioner for a period of 8 weeks. 8 weeks. 8 weeks. From the date of release of the petitioner from the custody. Subject to such stringent terms and conditions that will be imposed by the Lorette Court in season of the matter. Para. After completion of the period of the interim bill, the petitioner shall surrender the surrender certificate oblique order indicating surrender of the petitioner shall be filed before this court. Disposed of accordingly. तापर बीएलएपीएल ऑर्डर टा लिखिबे आज केते कहउछन्ती 21 तारिख ना 6 weeks एला हबो गुरुवार then next Thursday is AK 8 weeks लिख ले for a period of 8 weeks. BLPL list on 22/20/24.
Arship, I am for the sub item. I am on behalf of Tanmay Kumar Manti.
तांकर कोन हला
Sir, noting ही gas here तो.
आज्ञा माने I mean sir what do you want sir
Arjun.
एटा केते आइटम केते आइटम लगा हला
Tanmay को थिले sir.
ज्योतिरंजन मिश्र
Yes, yes, sir.
एटा कोथे अगर स्टेंटिंग होतला बापांकर सेटा केस
Yes, yes.
ता बापार कॉलेज स्टेंटिंग
Sir, she तो no instruction or
The bail application is specifically adjourned to January.
बाहर 1/24 की your lordship was already adjourned. ज्योतिरंजन मिश्र
It's a interim bill ଅଛନ୍ତି ନା custody ରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି?
Custody already sir.
କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ ସେ ବାପାଙ୍କର କଲେ ନା ନାଇଁ? ତା ବାପାଙ୍କର କରୁନଥିଲେ, ଖାଲି ଇଣ୍ଟରିମ୍ ବିଲ୍ ପାଇଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆଣୁଥିଲେ, ମେଡିକାଲ ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ ଫାଇଲ କରୁଥିଲେ। ସେ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଟା ନିଅନ୍ତୁ। The old man, if you are suffering, he has not been getting treated. Jyotirjan Mishra लिखिए 8100/2023, Mr. T.K. Mahanti for the petitioner, Mr. B.K. Bhuya, special counsel, along with J.P. Patra and Mr. A.K. Naik, ASC, into bracket OPID. The matter has been, the matter was listed today, along with the matter, though adjourned to be listed on 12/1/2024, was listed today, along with the connected matter, that is BLAPL 8729 of 2023. এটা তাহলে সেই দিনକୁ ରହିବ ନା 12/1 ଆସିବ?
बार एक रेस्पॉन्स.
ସେପାରେଟ ହେଇକି ଆସିବ?
Yes, yes.
The list on 12/1/2024, ସେ ଯୋଉ ଆର ତା ପୂର୍ବ BLAPL ଟା ବି କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ 12/1/24, ଯୋଉଟା ଇଣ୍ଟରିମ୍ ବିଲ୍ ଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟ ହେଲାନି 12/1/24 କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ନହେଲେ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରି ଅର୍ଡର, ନହେଲେ ଲିଷ୍ଟିଂ will be impossible, ବୁଝିପାରିଲେ? That matter also has to come on, ଆପଣ ସେଠି ମେନସନ କରିବେ ଆମର ଟ୍ରିକ୍ସ ଅଛି ଆଉ। ଏଇଟାକୁ ଆପଣ ଏଇଟା ରଖିକି ଗୋଟେ କପି ସାର୍ଙ୍କୁ ଦେଇଦେବେ। Yes, next please.
item 14,
Lordship,
Ms. Mandakini Ponda for the petitioner.
in this case, the petitioner has been arraigned as an accused in connection with
My lord has called for the mental health concern just now.
examination ସରିଗଲାଣି 10ଟା ଉଇଟନେସ୍ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍
PW examine ହେଇଗଲେ?
ହଁ 10 ଜଣ ହେଇସାରିଲେଣି।
10 ଜଣ ଏକ୍ସାମିନ କରିଛନ୍ତି, ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି, କପି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ?
ହଁ କପି ଅଛି ସାର୍।
ନାଇଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କି ଆପଣ ତ ଫାଇଲ କଲେ, ମାନେ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡିଂ କାଉନସିଲ ପାଇଁ ଅଛି, ନହେଲେ ଆମେ ଡିସ୍କସନ କଲେ ଲାଭ କଣ ହବ? It will be one dimensional analysis.
ମୁଁ କପି ମତେ ଦେଇକି ମୁଁ ମଗେଇଥିଲି, ମୁଁ ସେ ସେକ୍ସନ ମଗେଇଥିଲି। ଲର୍ଡସିପ 25/5/2021।
Since my lord, trial has substantially made progress, my lord, and
Exactly. ଆପଣଙ୍କର ବେଷ୍ଟ କଣ any evidence ଯୋଉଟା କି, because there is no point, something may come out in your favor also.
That's substantial evidence କେହି ଦେଖିନାହାନ୍ତି, ଖାଲି ଶୁଣିଛନ୍ତି ଯାହା।
But how no murder is a perfect murder. If you have seen that movie, so it depends on the circumstances of each case. Is it that the petitioner before killing invited people to see that? Then you could say that no people were invited to see, no one was present.
my lord may kindly see the noting in the cause list, my lord. Your lordship has called for the city and
That I have seen, and his health condition is good.
my lord has not inclined on the basis of only, my lord, that health condition. My lord has directed us to take, my lord, inspection.
ଆପଣ adjournment ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, you adjourn it.
Since I have done
Because it's a case of head injury, recovery କଣ ହେଇଥିବ? He was hit on the head and he died.
ବ୍ରିକ୍ ରେ ପିଟି ଦେଇଛି, ମାନେ ଯୋଉ ଇଟା ଖଣ୍ଡରେ ପିଟି
Exactly.
ଦେଇଛି।
So the area of attack is also that site of attack. So that is also again indicative of, it's a, you cannot say that he didn't intend to kill him.
ସେ ଶୋଇ
Dakini Panda for the petitioner, Mr. ଇଏ କଣ କହୁଥିଲେ କହିଲେ?
ମୁଁ ସେ ଶୋଇ ଦି ଜଣ ଯାକ ଗୋଟେ ଦୋକାନ ଆଗରେ ଶୋଇଥିଲେ, ଶୋଇବା ଜାଗା ଲାଗି ଝଗଡା ହେଲା ପରେ ଇଏ ରାଗିକିରି ଗୋଟେ ଇଟା ଦେହରେ ମୁଣ୍ଡଟା ପିଟିଦେଲା।
ସେଟା ଆସୁଛି ଜଣକୁ ଯିଏ ମାରିକି ସେ ଝଗଡା ଆରମ୍ଭ କଲେ, that cannot be a defense.
That piece of
Grievance sudden provocation has to be by the other person.
ତାପରେ ସେ ସେଦିନ
ଜଣକୁ ଯିଏ ମାରିଲେ ଇଟାରେ ସିଏ ତାକୁ ଆକୁ ଗୋଟେ ଚାପଡା ମାରିଲେ, ସିଏ ଆକୁ ଗୋଟେ ମୁଥ ମାରିଲେ, ମୁଥର ରିପ୍ଲାଏ ତାକୁ ମୁଣ୍ଡକୁ ଇଟାରେ ଛେଚି ଦେଲେ। Can you take the plea of ମାନେ grievance sudden provocation because he initiated it? And circumstances and nature of injury, all these things does not favor that it's a clear case of. Anyway, I mean, as far as now, prima facie, I'm not expressing any opinion. In response to the order dated 11/10/2023, reiterated on 30/11/2023, regarding health condition of the accused under trial, who is in judicial custody, a report from the learned ASJ Balangir, Additional Session Judge Balangir, by letter number 1982 dated 12/12/2023 has been received. Which also indicates that about 10 prosecution witnesses have been examined. The report contains also the instruction regarding health condition in form of the health condition, as the OPD card, outpatient department card of the petitioner, dated 7/11/2023, after he was examined in the mental health department of the BBMCH, Bhimabhoi Medical College and Hospital, Balangir. The treating physician the treating doctor has indicated that the patient currently under treatment and not having any କଣ ଏଟା ପଢିବନି not having any acute psychopathology or symptoms. In his prescription public opinion dated 7/11/2023. In view of the substantial progress in the examination of the PWs, the Lord Standing Council submits that the further examination of the PWs may be awaited. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions. କେବେ ରଖିବା? ଜାନୁଆରୀ ନା ଫେବୃଆରୀ?
ଫେବୃଆରୀ କି ରଖନ୍ତୁ।
As prayed for, list on 5/2/20। ନା ଫର୍ଦର ରଖିବା, ଆପଣ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଆଣିପାରିବେ, ଏକ୍ସାମିନେସନ ହେଇଥିବ।
ସେ ଫେବୃଆରୀ ମାସକୁ ଆସିଲେ
5 ଆସୁ।
ହଁ।
Yes.
15.
Madam, court in session may kindly be directed to submit the up-to-date status of the trial. They are actually submitting the status of time to time. My lord,
The registry shall also obtain a report from the learned court in session of the matter regarding present up-to-date status of the
my
trial.
lord is calling through registry. Actually, my lord is getting all those things through registry.
Yes, I have said that. କଥାର ସୁବୁନି ତାମାନେ କଣ ଡାକିଲି? The registry shall obtain up-to-date instructions from the learned court in season of the matter regarding payment status of trial.
Obliged.
Yes.
15.
Item.
DC Kevin Jaspur Lordship. I am submitting on behalf of the victim.
Yes, please wait, sir. Please wait, sir. Please wait. You are opposing the prayer for bail. What is your instruction? You are opposing the prayer for bail. Mr. Das.
Your Lordship,
Das, you are for the informant, you are opposing the prayer for bail.
I am opposing the bail.
Oh, yes.
Yes, yes.
Your name, sir?
Dr. Mohan Das.
PK Ponda for the PK Ponda for the just kindly wait. PK Ponda for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the State, Sri Akhil Mohan Das for the informant oblique victim. The learned counsel for the the learned counsel for the informant oblique victim being present at the
DC Kevin Jaspur.
actual courtroom, Jajpur, Odisha High Court at Jajpur addresses arguments. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. How much time, sir? 21?
Has to keep summary.
To advance arguments as paid for list on 16-1-2024 to grant further opportunity to the petitioner. The learned counsel appearing for the informant opposes the prayer for bail. The learned standing counsel submits that case date is available.
Just now I got the 164 statement and medical exams report of the victim.
The learned standing counsel submits that he has received today the 164 statement of the victim recorded under section 164 of CRPC and the
Medical exams
medical examination report, along with, and also is also having the case diary.
Yes.
Yes.
16.
Did you mark the date, Mr. Das?
Lordship, the victim is in an alarm state.
Mark the upon the date का mark करना नहीं, next date का. 16-1-24.
Of course.
Be attentive in the VC. See, Papa prompting जो करचोनी like till आप distracted होचोनी. Leave this habit of someone standing beside you and prompting, wearing some strange clothes. Don't do that. You are in a court. You are still in a VC. The VC is part of the court. You have to develop these etiquettes. So, are you not able to hear anything in my voice? Anyway, 16 के ऐसे हो, ठीक है जी. Next, please, Mr. M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the State. Yes.
For alleged offence, my lord, 307 along with other offences, my lord, petitioner is in custody on 6/8/2023.
But past allegation जो है highest offence कौन अच्छी? और जो छोटा देंगे, पांचटा देंगे,
Lordship,
similar, say
385 ଅଛି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ 387
years punishment.
ଦାଦାବଟି
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଦି ଜଣ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି ରହିବେ.
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
लिखिए Mr. M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the State. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is in custody since
6/8/23.
6/8/2023. In the meanwhile, the final prosecution report FPR has been submitted on.
I don't have the instruction whether final
चलान तो कौन तो यार पटना सर को छाड़ दियो अपन व्यस्त रहउछन से कंसंट्रेट कर परनांत कौन तो जल्दी
6/12.
final prosecution report has been submitted on 6/12/2023. Stop. Considering it is submitted considering the period of incarceration and the fact that the final prosecution report has been submitted,
injury is simple in nature.
The petitioner may be shown indulgence as far as prayer for bail is concerned. ये कितने दादा बोलते कम बयस ହେଇଥିବ କେତେ 24 it is submitted that considering the age of the petitioner being 24 years he will be given a chance to go back to the community to lead a normal social life that would help him to learn his ways in view of the past allegations of criminal activity. ନା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଚଏସ୍ ଆପଣ ଯାଇକି କମ୍ୟୁନିଟିରେ ଭଲ ରହିବେ କି ଅଧିକ ଉତ୍ପାତ ହେବେ ୟୁ ଆର୍ ଅନଲିଷ୍ଟ ଅନ୍ ଦ କମ୍ୟୁନିଟି ଇଟ୍ସ ଏ ଚଏସ୍ ଆଉ ବୁଝାନ୍ତୁ
ଉତ୍ପାତ ହେଲେ ମିଷ୍ଟର ସାହୁଙ୍କର ଲାଭ ନା।
ନାଇଁ ସେଇଟା ସେ ଭଲ ହେଲା ସେ ସେଥିରେ ଭଲ ଷ୍ଟିଲ୍ ଟୁଡେ ହି ଇଜ ଦ ଫେୟାରେଷ୍ଟ नो वन इज फेयरर देन हिम कौन लिखले the activity. The standing counsel referring to the materials contained in the case diary, the nature of allegations, and the past allegations of criminal activity against the petitioner. Opposes the prayer for bail. However, it is not disputed that the affidavit, the contents of the affidavit filed on behalf of the petitioner indicating past allegations of criminal activity is in sync with the police report. And the final prosecution report is submitted. And in the procedure, again, बहुत करते से ये इतने simple हो गई and gradually the petitioner is inflicting simpler injuries, civil equivalent. And as per the medical examination report, the victim suffered simple injuries as far as the present case is concerned. That is logical also. Now he has become, he has become dreaded. By simply threatening also things will happen. Then why will cause injuries? That is also good legal consultation advice. Like 120 gram of brown sugar. Yes. The present allegations are concerned. Present allegations are concerned. Having had the learned counsel for the petitioner, the learned standing counsel for the state, considering the material on record, and the fact that the petitioner is aged about 24 years, should be given a chance to go back to the community to lead a normal social life that would help him reform in view of past allegations of criminal activity against him. The court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner subject to such stringent terms and conditions that would be imposed. But affidavit का फाइल क्वेश्चन है कि श्योरिटी कौन लिख ले subject stringent terms and conditions that would be imposed by the Lord court in season of the matter, which shall also contain the following terms, which shall also include the following terms and conditions. 2 local sureties, 1 family member आरंभ करी सबुरा लिखि देबे मतलब डबल स्पेस दरकार नहीं सिंगल स्पेस देले भी चलिबो पैराग्राफ जो डबल स्पेस तो disposed of accordingly.
Oh, please.
Yes, next. Mr. S.K. Patnaik, the petitioner.
But last time election directed to file affidavit regarding the bail surety whether the petitioner is able to submit two bail surety to one of the
Can you step up the affidavit date का 8/11/23?
No, well, today, yes, today,
Filing today. आनु तो सर it is Sushil Kumar Patnaik, Mr. Standing Counsel. It is first sub item, Mr. Patnaik. अच्छा এটা কোটা
9717
এটা বଲାଙ୍ଗୀର ରେକମେଣ୍ଡେଡ ଥିଲା ଯୋଉଟାରେ ମିସ୍ ପଣ୍ଡା ଆପିୟର କରୁଥିଲେ ବଲାଙ୍ଗୀର ହଉଛି ଆଇଟମ
ବଲାଙ୍ଗୀରଟା 14
ସୁବାରୀ କେବେ 14 ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟା ଜେରକ୍ସ ବୋଧେ କରିବେ ନା କଣ ରଖିଲେ ନା କଣ ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ସେଟା ତ ଆପଣ ରେକର୍ଡରେ ଅଛି ଏଇଟା ଆପଣ କୋଉଠୁ ଆସିଲା ତାହେଲେ ମୁଁ
ଦେଇଥିଲି ରେକର୍ଡ ନଥିବ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ
ସେଟା ଫେରେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ନାଇଁ ମୋ ପାଖରେ ଅଛି ଗୋଟା ଥାଉ
ଠିକ ଅଛି କ୍ୟାପ୍ଟେନ ରେକର୍ଡ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସେଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ହେଲେ ଆଲାମ आउटसाइडर किए
but
Santosh and Mukesh.
Malad, that
Alcoma also.
Alcoma is from
Alcoma, my petition was outsider, my lord. Alcoma.
I'm not outsider.
9717.
yes.
Well,
The Lord Counsel for the petitioner submits that submit first paragraph bola second paragraph आरंभ करंतु it is submitted by the Lord Counsel for the petitioner that the petitioner is in custody since
21/5/23.
21/5/2023. In the meanwhile, final prosecution report has been submitted on
14/9/23.
14/9/2023. The stop. It is submitted considering the period of incarceration and the fact that the final prosecution report has been submitted. Antecedent?
My lord, 3 and 7 are submitted affidavit already. my lord.
Okay. Correctly? Submitted. Petitioner will show indulgence as far as prayer for bail is concerned. It is submitted that though the petitioner is from the state of
Bihar.
state of Jharkhand, Bihar.
Bihar,
ठीक है कौन देखो ना बिल है फिर ऑर्डर
Bihar, my lord. Goya, Bihar.
state of Gaya actually Gaya is in Bihar now. State of Bihar in the district of Gaya, he shall subject himself to the jurisdiction of the Lord Court in season of the matter and shall abide by the terms and conditions that will be imposed for grant of bail. Now, and also to secure his presence. The Lord Counsel for this, the Lord Standing Counsel, referring to the materials contained in the case diary and the nature of allegations opposes the prayer for bail.
And criminal understand.
The Lord Standing Counsel also refers to the past allegations of criminal activity against the petitioner. ଆପଣଙ୍କର activity ଟା ଗୟାରେ ଥିଲା ନା ଏଠି ହେଇଛି?
Gaya ଥିଲା.
Goya ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି, ଏଠି ଦିଟା ଅଛି.
In Gaya as well as Odisha, in the state of Odisha, opposes the prayer for bail. ଆପଣଙ୍କ 3टे ସିଟ୍ ଦେଇପାରିବ ନା 3ଟେ ସିଟ୍ ରଖାଯାଉନି? ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର କିଏ ହେବେ?
ବାପା କି ଭାଇ ସେଟା
ବାପା କି ଭାଇ ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ କହେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଏ ଅର୍ଡର ଯୋଉ ଆପଣ କହିଲେ
father, my lord.
ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର ଅଛନ୍ତି ହେବେ
My lord, father.
you see that was frustrating the order actually being uncertain
Any blood relation, my lord.
କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ ଗଲା the Lord, having had the Lord Counsel for the petitioner the Lord ତା ବୟସ କେତେ
23.
23 and the Lord Standing Counsel considering the material on record the affidavits filed on behalf of the petitioner ତାପରେ ଯୋଉ ସବମିଶନ ଲେଖୁନାହାନ୍ତି ପିଟିସନରଙ୍କର ସେଥିରେ ରେଫର କରିବେ the Lord Counsel for the petitioner also refers to the affidavit dated 21/12/2023 filed by one Sri so and so ତାପରେ ରିସିଭ୍ କରିଦେବେ ତ ମୋହମ୍ମଦ ଆଲାମ ହେଲା ତାର ଡିଟେଲ୍ସ ଲେଖିବେ stating therein that stating at paragraph 3 the following paragraph 3 ଟା କୋଟ୍ କରିଦେଲେ ସେଟା ପିଟିସନରଙ୍କ ସବମିଶନରେ ରହିଲା the affidavit is taken on record scan copy ବି updated ତାପରେ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବେ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡିଂ କାଉନସିଲ ଅପୋଜ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉଟା ତାପରେ having heard ତାପରେ ଲେଖିଲେ and considering the affidavits filed on behalf of the petitioner dated এটা କେତେ ତାରିଖ
In that affidavit, my lord, they have not given the names of the local securities.
ସେଟା ଆଜ୍ଞା ବୁଝେଇ ହେଲାନି ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ ଫ୍ରଷ୍ଟ୍ରେଟ୍ ହବ ସେ
They are on the code below.
ସେଥିରେ ଅର୍ଡର ରହୁଛି that he has to raise the learned courts has to record with satisfaction
Yes, yes.
direct and satisfaction so satisfaction ସେ ନ ଡକରି ପାରିଲେ ସେ ତାଙ୍କୁ କରିବେ
That.
actually that helps the petitioner ଏଥିରେ prosecution କି କୋର୍ଟରେ କିଛି ନାହିଁ but if you bring that affidavit that will be record that will be there should becomes much easier Now it becomes a struggle before that court. कौन लिख लो? 21/12/2023 through Mr. Muhammad Alam and father and affidavit of the father of the petitioner dated 8/11/2023 through his father Muhammad Samse Parvez. या जा रही थी बोलो कि affidavit ता apply किए रहे थे. नहीं Parvez कौन मो? PR वाले PRA कर देंगे. है The court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner subject to such stringent terms and conditions that would be imposed by the court in season of the matter. Which shall also include the following conditions. So, गुड़ा को दे देले. Two sureties, one immediate family member, and one local. बाकी गुड़ा को रोइबो.
Well,
ऐसे दे Google लॉगिन तो आगे. से तापरे असला next matter अपन मिस्टर जानी काली गुड़ा अर्जुन कर देले without informing your colleagues. अरे अपन जो अर्जुन करछन्ती अपन गोटा के अपेयर करछन्ती पांचटा सी अपेयर करछन्ती पटनायक मिस्टर दास we don't know that a communication that our matter my lord directed so and so.
My lord, I am extremely sorry.
अरे sorry बोली continue you have to be concerned also.
My lord,
कोई तो ब्लेम करावे बहुत तो कहछन्ती बहुत तो कहिबे सब इन पर्सन कहबे don't take it personally sir it's a interaction. ऑर्डर डिक्टेट हो जाଉଛି टाइप हो जाଉଛି तापर फेर आउतरे नो भी सर ऑर्डर कल टाइप हे नथला बेले सिर्फ करेक्शन कर देली तापर जे
it is local.
they don't compel the court to take up a matter in isolation because then Pradhan has will come in the way that though the matter is available I'm not considering it. Obviously Pradhan actually local affidavit को जहाँ अच्छी गोटे affidavit अच्छी हो सेम ऑर्डर कर दियो इतने affidavit देखियो एटा फ्लैग लगे नंदी कौन फ्लैग करना है अरे अपन माने भी कमल कृष्ण प्रधान डेटेड 17/8/23 फादर ऑफ द पिटिशनर पिटिशनर को सबमिशन नोट लिखना है एफिडेविट है खाली गोटे एफिडेविट रहबो यस नेक्स्ट
Secretary, they not regarding local security that they have not given.
कथा से तो किसी माने लोकल से तो ड्राइविंग सिक्योरिटी
बस that
जो सिक्योरिटी जड़े फैमिली मेंबर जे सेम कंडीशन वेरी होबनी
Complex, my lord.
डोंट एक्सपेक्ट दैट सिंस ही इज लोकल द कंडीशंस विल वेरी सो दास
BRPL number 744
एंटीसीडेंट्स अछि आपनकर सॉरी मिस्टर जाली एंटीसीडेंट अछि
My lord, 3 antecedent.
तले अपोजिशन का जो रहलन कि आप इलेक्शन रेफरिंग टू एंटीसीडेंट अपोजिशन प्लेयर सेटा समान रहबो आपन एंटीसीडेंट अछि
नहीं
मिस्टर स्टैंडिंग काउंसिल
संतोष पान
माने तांकर गयार अछि आपनकर ओडिसा रे नाही आ सेठी अछि आपन जगह
संतोष पान झारखंड झारखंड रे नहीं कि
आप झारखंड आप रेस्पोंड करछो हम तो रेस्पोंड करू नांती
lady अच्छी तो
अच्छी कौन
remand is wrong.
एता रिमांड एतल पे सेम अपोजिशन एफिडेविट कोन अपन देछन मिस्टर दास
देछु जे वी हैव नो केस बोली माय फ्रेंड इज सेइंग दैट केस इज दैट
सेटा को आप करंतुनी ताले से फिर अर्जुन नहीं कि रहबो पारे फिर एफिडेविट लिखिए कौन लिखले जोड़ा लिखुना दी द काउंसिल फॉर द पिटिशनर सबमिट से पढूं तो ठीक पढिले सिना हम अपन डाकिबी लास्ट रोड एफिडेविट पैराग्राफ गोटे करछंती हां डेटेड दैट 20/12/2023 तापरे who through his mother पुतुल पान पूरा लिखिए पुतुल पान लिखिकी ता ना का पूरा बेबे एफिडेविट टिपी पे
रॉन्ग लिस्ट लिखी दे
सॉरी सुबिलानी
बतर नहीं हम से लिखी दे जेड़ा नहीं
अलग अलग एफिडेविट थिलन
ମୋ କ୍ଲାଏଣ୍ଟ ନାହିଁ
ଡେଟେଡ ଏତେ ଏଥିରେ ଖାଲି ରହିବ ପୁତୁଲ ପାଲି ଆଉ କିଛି ଗୋଟିଏ ରହିଲା ତାପରେ ପଢନ୍ତୁ so that will furnish 2 sureties namely Sri Raskishwar Patra and Sri Maheshwar Patra as indicated in paragraph 2 of the affidavit which is quoted herein. मतलब 2 sureties as indicated in the affidavit तापर affidavit टा कोट करना भी लिखे दरकार नहीं सुविधा माने बेटर हो कंप्लीट करिया पे जो कंडीशन अपन लिखचंती कंडीशन अपन लिखिबे दैट से जो माने कॉपी ऑफ द affidavit shall be produced
এটা আইটেম 1 টা যা এটা সেটা হবে এটা এই ঝাড়খণ্ড
ସବୁଥିରେ 2 sureties 1 family relation 1 local
yes
ଏଥିରେ ଦିଟା ଏଥିରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ତାଙ୍କର ପ୍ରପର୍ଟି ନାହିଁ ମାନେ କଣ କରାଯିବ ତାହେଲେ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର କିଏ ରହିବେ
family member will stand as will file affidavit you will be
ସେ କଣ ମାନେ ସେ affidavit ଦେଇଛି କପିଟା ଦେଇଛି ତ ନା ନାହିଁ
ହଁ ଦେଇଛି କପି
ତାଙ୍କ affidavit ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ପାରା 2 ରେ
ଦିଟା ଲୋକାଲ ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି ଯୋଗାଡ଼ କରି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
ଜଣେ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର ରଖିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ଆପଣ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଭେରି କରିପାରିବେ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଦେନ୍
ବ୍ଲଡ ରିଲେସନ ଥାଉ ସେ ଜାଣିକି
ସେମ୍ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ହେଲା କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହବନି then it becomes unfair to others unfair say also outside case only you see these conditions somebody said that say local relation yes then I understand but I'm just telling the reasons why it shall not vary Mr. Jani question ମୁଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଲୋକାଲ ଲୋକ ମୁଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଠିକ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆଙ୍କର ଖାଲି ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଅଛି ଯଦି ସେ ମାସ ଭିତରେ ନ ଯୋଗାଡ଼ କରି ପାରିବେ
ସେ ତାଙ୍କର ଆଣନ୍ତୁ ଫାଇଲ ଯୋଉଠି ଥିବ ଆପଣ କଣ ଲୋକାଲ ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି ତାର ଯୋଉ ଲୋକାଲ ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି ଗୋଟେ ତାଙ୍କର ସେଠିକା ପ୍ରପର୍ଟି ଆଣିବେ ସେଠିକା କହିଲେ ସେ ସେଟା ସେ ମାନେ ସେୟା କହିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ତମର ଏଠିକାର କିଏ ରିଲେସନ ବାହାର କର ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଏଠିକା ରିଲେସନ ଦିଆ ହଉନି ଏଠିକାର ଜଣେ ଲୋକ ବାହାରର ତାଙ୍କ ନିଜ ରିଲେସନ ଜଣେ ଲୋକ ଇମିଡିଏଟ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର ନା କଣ ସେଠିକାର ହଁ family member near relative near relative ସବୁ ତାଙ୍କର ବି ଅଛି ତମ ନମ୍ବର ପକେଇ ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି ପଡିଛି ନମ୍ବର ତାପରଟା
ବିଏଲ ପେମେଣ୍ଟ 7742
ରମାକାନ୍ତ ପ୍ରଧାନ
ମାଇଲ ଇଜ ଆଇସୋଡର belongs to Jharkhand
ଏଥିରେ ପିୟୁଷ ପାନ ଏଥିରେ ସେମ୍
ଦିଟା
ଏଭରିଥିଙ୍ଗ ସେମ୍ ଆଣ୍ଟିସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଅଛି ତ
ଆନ୍ସର ଦିଟା ଅଛି ଲେକ୍ଚର କିଛି ନାହିଁ ବୋଲି
ତାଙ୍କ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆପଣଙ୍କ କଥା ଲେଖା ହଉଛି ଆପଣ ଅବଜେକ୍ଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ତା ଆଣ୍ଟିସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଅଛି ବୋଲି ସେ ତାଙ୍କ କଥା ଲେଖା ହବ ତାଙ୍କ କଥା ଲେଖିଲେ ମିଷ୍ଟର ଦାସ କହିବେ why my lord is behaving like this yes ଆଉ କିଏ ରହିଲେ yes yes please 18 Mr. Daswan Mr. Swai Santosh Kumar Mahanti for the petitioner I'm sorry Mr. Santosh Kumar Mahanti for the petitioner Mr. टाइपर भूलीगला ऑर्डर कौन भूलीगला
टोटल इयरटा भूल इयरटा ठीक अच्छे
9714 लिखिया पड़ो ताले संतोष कुमार महांती जहाँ पेरेंट्स अच्छी
9731 ଜାଗାରେ 9714 ଟାଇପ ହେଇଯାଇଛି।
It is, the registry has indicated that the inadvertent typographical error has crept in to the order dated 12/12/2023, wherein in the ସେଟା କଣ କୁହାଯିବ heading ନା କଣ, in the heading of the order the number has been wrongly typed. Para accordingly, comma, it is directed that BLAP number 9731 of 2023 shall be typed as the case number in the heading of the order. Para, the correction be carried out in the order sheet. Para, yes. Third perception I see.
No, that has not.
Okay. So Santosh Kumar Mahanti for the petitioner, लिखिए. K. Kamal Lochan, Mr. Standing Counsel for State. K. Kamal Lochan Das for the informant oblique victim. The learned counsel for the petitioner refers to the order dated 12/12/2023, wherein it's directed to obtain wherein the state council was directed to obtain instruction from the local police oblique phone में नहीं उसने
That perception.
हाँ
Yes. Thanks.
serious सेमती केवल गोटे मैटर आछि कोटा जोटा जोटा आपण भुवनेश्वर आनिछन.
I think this file is, my brief is belongs to Mr. Mahapatra, but I think we have not have called, my lord, because yesterday we have discussed, we are getting my instruction from yesterday night, all of us through WhatsApp. But I think he has must have called me.
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ମିଷ୍ଟର ଦାସ ମିଷ୍ଟର କମଳ ଲୋଚନ ଦାସ.
Yes, my lord.
ये appearance से virtual लिखिए order टा देखिते जानिए बार बार जहाँ अच्छी बार बार order share होगा. Only thing is that Mr. Standing Counsel, you have you interacted with the family of the victim in kind of threat perception?
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
And the victim's family has been ostracized and they were driven out. They are now staying at Bhubaneswar, my lord.
You कौन है ये?
No, Lordship, kindly ask. The petitioner belongs to different police station area. The victim also different to different. There is no ostracism by the.
अरे अपन इधर क्या कहते हैं? बोले read petition से फाइल करते हैं. काउंटर फाइल करें कौन?
Ostracism.
Far away from the reality. Lordship, we are far away from the reality. अपन instruction नहीं होता. से आने का instruction ना. तारजो नहीं जो. So the problem is that the girl is treated to be a perpetrator of the crime. That's the psyche of the society.
Lordship, the petitioner is 18 years, Lordship. The victim also 15 years. It includes themselves in that and the social.
Mr. Mahanti, by now, after appearing for some time before me, at least you have some idea that whether I remember or understand that, or whether I'm reading or not reading.
Yeah.
So you don't have to tell who introduced me and how that, what are the social media, whether so it is a Facebook interaction or a WhatsApp interaction or Instagram interaction. Is it material for the court to consider?
Well, the investigation disclosed that.
See, the law is stringent on this.
Minor.
There are development relationship is not a matter to be considered by the court. It's not a question of me expressing my personal view.
375 clearly.
Any judgment can the court make? The society is making, that may be a different thing. They are thinking that since the girl is involved, so she should be treated this way.
No.
For the on the last occasion,
Advice, you seek instruction for the welfare petitioner. The petitioner's family have to work a little extra mile to seek indulgence from the court.
yes.
That you have thrown the victim on the street.
No, Lordship, kindly ask. The petitioner is 18 years, Lordship. The victim also 15 years.
That the girl is involved, so she should be treated this way. No.
Yes.
Advice, you seek instruction for the welfare petitioner. The family have to work a little extra mile to seek indulgence from the court. That the victim on the street.
For that is the lordship on the last occasion call for the instruction with regard to third perception.
ଆପଣ ତ ସେଇଟା ବୁଝୁଛ they know that why Mr. Das for that perception.
That is their application.
So that
And thereafter you blame everything for everything you blame the victim. Anyway,
sorry.
let them get that instruction.
Yes.
Yes.
कौन लिख ले? Sir, of the victim, public informant and the family, and any threat perception, and threat perception, comma, if any. Para. The learned standing counsel seeks further accommodation to obtain the instruction in terms of the said order. The learned counsel appearing for the informant submits that as he has received instructions, on instruction submits that the victim's family has been ostracized. Victim of the informant's family has been ostracized and they had to leave the village where they were staying. Para. List on केवे चाहूँगी मिस्टर महांती
First two classrooms.
list on 11/1/2024 the instruction from the concerned investigating agency shall be obtained. Yes.
First, I tell you one thing, more or less, with the instruction may sort for with regard to the ostracism and the threat perception in both lordship. If there is
Why I will ask that?
lordship.
Why I will ask that?
You have to accept the allegation from the
Why I will ask that? Why if you are to believe that Mr. Das should to be believed, I mean, in the sense,
the independent
Mr. Mahanti, is it that the petitioner has to be only believed and the victim has to be believed?
I am not disputing the merit of the case.
Sir, that cannot be the approach. You advise accordingly. You should have taken a longer date, advise the petitioner and their family to take care of at least of the 14-year girl and her family. That would help you in getting. Not this way. You see, you must have marked that several victim and informant and their family, they have come to court and stated this. Is it that I have to send for verification? They can state in the court.
Yes, man.
We have a right of audience. Why the CRPC has granted a right of audience in 379 that proviso? Why it is granted for this reason only? Somehow, 11 तारीख ना कितने रहना? Date 11 तारीख को. Mr. Das 11/1/24. Yes, please.
19.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes, please. Mr. Nanda.
My lord.
So, Biraja Prasanna Nanda for the petitioner, Mr. Yes.
Regarding that,
What do you say, sir?
my lord, regarding that health,
Health condition.
yes.
আমরা আইএ ফাইল করছেন
No, my lord, I am not.
or interim bill?
No, my lord. I will file in the course of the day. It may be it
So you
can't come tomorrow.
আপনারা কি এটা ফাইল করলে সেটা চলিব ইনস্ট্রাকশন আসিଯାଇଛି বড় ফাইল କରି দিଅନ୍ତୁ
My lord, in the course of the day, I will file and
ଇଣ୍ଟରଭ୍ୟୁ ଟେକନ୍ ଅପ୍ କେତେ ନେଲେ ହବ ଆପଣ କେତେ ସମୟରେ କରିପାରିବେ
my lord, 3ଟା ବେଳୁ.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜି କୋର୍ଟ ନାହିଁ ଆଜି ରେଫରେନ୍ସ ଅଛି
My lord,
My lord may give without I also, Your Lordship. She is looking at the health condition, Your Lordship.
yes the Mr. Bittu Nanda for the petitioner लिखले परा Mr. Standing Counsel लिखले by order dated 16/11/2023 following was directed Para, in response to the state order, the learned standing council produces the report from the senior superintendent circle jail Koraput with letter number 1 to 198 dated 12/12/2023, enclosing copy of the report of the jail medical officer dated 11/12/2023, wherein the following has been stated regarding the present health condition of the petitioner. Para. Considering the health condition of the petitioner that he has been diagnosed with the key leukemia, squamous cell carcinoma of left buccal mucosa, has been referred to the Acharya Haria Regional Cancer Center, Cuttack, where he is receiving new adjuvant chemotherapy and has been further advised chemotherapy and has been further advised to receive chemotherapy at the district headquarters hospital, Koraput. This court is inclined to grant interim bail to the petitioner for a period of 3 months.
Right.
From the date of release from the custody of judicial from the custody, subject to such stringent terms and conditions that would be imposed by the learned court in session of the matter. While imposing the terms and conditions, the learned court shall also take the health condition of the petitioner into account. If he is required to travel for complying with the conditions or not. Para. After completion of the period of 3 months, the petitioner shall surrender before the learned court in the session of the matter on the date fixed by the learned court in its order, granting interim bail. Para. List on আজি কেতে তারিখ হলে 21 3 মাস হলে
Three months from the date of release.
ডেট অফ রিলিজ লিখলেন না ডেট অফ রিলিজ লেখা আছে
Yes.
লিস্ট অন 27/3/2024
My lord, that is for petitioner number 1, my lord.
Petition number 1 লিখিবে
Yes.
ହେଲା তারপর লিখে petition number 2 petition number 2 ରେ କଣ ହେଲା
Lord,
ଇଏ ଯେ ଧନୁଜୟ ସୌରା is suffering from ଇଏ
my lord, cancer.
ଆପଣ ସବୁଠି petition number 1 ଲେଖି ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି yes 2
2 is, my lord, he has been implicated basing upon the confessional statement of petitioner number 1. That when petitioner number 1 was pressing the neck of the deceased, the petitioner number 2 was holding his legs.
Yes.
My lord.
Control the legs, that's right. Let that
otherwise you would have the CC would have survived.
let that be lie over.
Until that, my lord, I have the instruction that charge has not been framed yet. Almost 1 year custody.
charge sheet file ହେଇନି
Charge framing.
charge frame ହେଇନି
Charge framing, coach. My lord, may I call for a report from the Crown Court in session regarding stage of the trial?
petition number 2 the prayer for bail shall be considered on the next date.
My lord.
The record okay the report is second on record what line add कर देंगे copy ଅଛି ନା ନାହିଁ
Yes.
yes
Extract, but they are police authorities.
এটা ଆପଣ ରଖିଦେବେ ରଖିକି ଫାଇଲ ରେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ବାଡୁକି yes next
Obliged.
Mr. Manoj Naik for the petitioner, Mr. Mr. Devashish Naik, EGA for the state, the learned counsel for the petitioner being present at the virtual court, High Court of Orissa, Khurda, Bhubaneswar, addresses arguments.
My humble submission is order dated 12/12/2023 that has not been complied due to the your lordship directed to affidavit with the surety, two surety, one local surety and his blood related. His father is out of the state. His grandfather is something illness is not come.
Immediate family member.
My humble submission, 15 days time may be given.
The order is that for the petitioner file affidavit, it's advised on behalf of the prisoner to seek indulgence of the court as far as prayer for bail is concerned.
My two surety. One is from his family members and another local surety. My humble submission.
Creation कौन अच्छी?
Mills fraud, 420.
Habitual. Offender.
22 offenses in his name according to the affidavit. My instructions reveal 18, so I have to reconcile now what they have missed out.
I mean, it didn't sink. ସେଟା ଅଧିକା କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଇଏ କଣ କରନ୍ତି ଜମି ବିକ୍ରୟ ପଇସା ନିଅନ୍ତି
Or all kinds of offenses. I mean, the 18 offenses that I have in instructions range from 420 to 385 to 307, everything.
ସୋ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର କିଏ ହେବେ ଆପଣ ଦେବେ ବୋଲି କହୁଛନ୍ତି
His grandfather, he is a retired teacher, retired headmaster. His grandfather.
ସେ ଦେଲେନି
ସେ ଦେହ ଭଲ ନାହିଁ ବୋଲି some feeling ill. So I have instructed his staying at Sakyopala.
ଇନଭଲ୍ଭ କରିବେ ତ ଦେହ ବେଶୀ ଖରାପ ହବନି
He is staying at Sakyopala. My lord, he is staying at Sakyopala, Satyavadi, Puri district.
Petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain for instruction in terms of his submissions as recorded in order dated 12/12/2023 କେବେ ଆସିଲେ ହବ
Let it listed on 5 ତାରିଖରେ list ହେଲେ ଆମ 2 ତାରିଖ ଫାଇଲ
ଦେବେନି 5 ତାରିଖ ଲିଷ୍ଟ କରି ଲାଭ କଣ ଆପଣ
I will oblige you within 5 I will submit the all documents.
ପାଞ୍ଚ ଏକ କୋଡ଼ିଏ ଚବିଶ in terms of the order dated ଏତେ
Obliged.
The affidavit shall be served on the learned counsel for the state to enable him to obtain instruction. You should have filed that and served the copy. Just
Obliged. I will submit file.
lagging and then saying that it is not taken up. Liston? Liston 12 के 16 कर दियो next working day. 16. Yes, 16 को 24.
Obliged.
Signed.
Pass over BLAPL की अछंती sir.
Well, item 7 was passed over.
You will start calling from the beginning. Yes.
Item 6.
None appears for the petitioner, though the matter is called twice over. Once when it reached and again after 12:30. 12:30 PM.
Again.
12:30 PM. 12:30 PM. ଆମେ ଆର୍ଜନ କରିବେ ଆଉ କଣ କରିବା ଦେଖିବା ତାପରେ ଆପଣ ରଖିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ତାହେଲେ ଅର୍ଡର ଲିଖିବେନି ଆରେ ଆପଣ ସମୟ ନାହିଁ କୋର୍ଟ କରିବା ପାଇଁ କେମିତି ଆପଣ ତ ଫେରେ 2:50 ପରେ କୋର୍ଟ ହିଁ ନାହିଁ
My lord, in this matter, my lord had called for two different sets of documents. One was the 160. The DNF report has not yet come.
He received appropriate case diary and statement of victim on under 164 is there. Mandate. ସେ ଗଲା ଥର ବି ଆସିନଥିଲେ ସେ ଆସିବନି ନହେଲେ ଥାଇସ୍ ଓଭର ଲେଖାଯିବ though the matter is called ଥାଇସ୍ ଓଭର ତ ଡିଟେଲ୍ସ ଡାକିବେ କଣ କରିବେ to grant further opportunity to the petitioner list on 10/1/2024. The learned easier submits that case diary is available, including the statement of the victim recorded under section 164 of the CRPC. And he shall also obtain appropriate instructions. Yes.
7.
Mr.
Please.
Pranab P.K. Das for the petitioner, Mr. Assistant Naik AG for the state. Yes.
My lord had called for the medical report from the jail. I'll hand it over.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. ये विश्वास कोठे लोक
ମାଲକାନଗିରି ମେଲ୍
ସେଠିକା ଲୋକ ଯୋଉ
ମାଇଲର
ଆପଣ କୋଉଠିକାର ଲୋକ
ମାଲକାନଗିରି ମେଲ୍
he is in precarious health condition.
ମାଇଲର
ବୟସ କେତେ କହିଲେଣି
56 ମାଇଲର
Mr. Naik, Mr. Standing Counsel, पूरा बिल छाड़ देवा ना इंटरिम बिल
need it's gone this is 45
कंडीशन ऑफ हेल्थ
ଯାଉ
ତାର କିଡନୀ ଫେଲିୟର ହେଇଗଲାଣି
ଯାଉ ଲେଟିଂ ଗୋ ଅନ୍ ବେଲ୍ ମ୍ୟାଟର୍ସ
And cooperate with the trial.
ସେ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ତ ରହିବ
Yes.
ଆପଣ ଲୋକାଲ ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି କିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି
ଏବେ ତଳ କୋର୍ଟରେ ଦେଇକି ଯିବେ ଆଉ
ସେଠି ଦେବେ
ମାଇଲର
ନହେଲେ ବେଲ୍ ଅର୍ଡର ନହେଲେ ଫର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଏଡ୍ ହେଇଯିବ
ଇଫେକ୍ଟିଭ ହବନି
ଏଫେକ୍ଟିଭ ଅର୍ଡର ହବନି Mr. Das, you are mentioning something.
Yes, sir. In my item, sub-item 3, in item 7, the cost actually, I will add that matter is pending in the SDGM Champua. I have nothing reading the cost actually of the petition, I will add.
पर रिजेक्शन ऑर्डर ଅଛି
Rejection letter ଅଛି, ସେ ବିଷୟରେ district judge ହେଇଛି। କିନ୍ତୁ
କେସ୍ ନମ୍ବର ଠିକ ଥିଲେ ହେଲା
ନା ସେ କୋର୍ଟ ସେସନ କରିଦେଲେ ବି ହବ।
କୋର୍ଟ ନାମରେ ଲେଖୁନ ଆଜ୍ଞା କୋର୍ଟ ସିଜନ ଲେଖା ହଉଛି ରିଜେକ୍ସନ ଅର୍ଡର ଟା ରେଫରେନ୍ସ ହଉଛି
ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡର ଟା କଣ କି SDGM
ସାର୍ ରିଜେକ୍ସନ ଅର୍ଡର ଲେଖିବିନି କେମିତି ହବ ଆପଣ ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ହେଇନି କି କୋର୍ଟ ସାଲ୍ ସିଜନ ସାଲ୍ ଯୋଉ କୋର୍ଟ ହବ ସେ ହେଲା ସ୍ପେସିଫାଇ କରାହଉନି ଜ୍ଞାନ ମତେ ମିଳିଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ ଜ୍ଞାନ ମତେ ଦିଆହେଇଛି ମୁଁ ଜ୍ଞାନ ନେଇକି ବସିଛି ଇଏ କଣ ମାନେ ଇଏ ଆଗରୁ କଣ କାମ କରୁଥିଲେ ନା କଣ ତାହେଲେ ଆଙ୍କୁ ବଛା ହେଇଛି ଏଥିପାଇଁ ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ ଏଗେନ୍ କାହିଁକି ନା ତାଙ୍କର ଆପଣଙ୍କର 1923 ତାଙ୍କର please don't mind me going into detail into this ତାଙ୍କର କ୍ରିଏଟିନିନ୍ ଥିଲା 4.2 ତାମାନେ ସେ 2-3 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା ତାଙ୍କର କିଡନୀ ଫେଲିୟର କୁ ଗଲେ
4.2 ହେଲେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ରିପ୍ଲେସ
0.2 ରେ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିଥିବେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଷ୍ଟେଜ 5 ଏଣ୍ଡ ଷ୍ଟେଜ ଷ୍ଟେଜ 5 ହେଇଗଲାଣି
ରିପ୍ଲେସମେଣ୍ଟ ବି ଭାଇ
ତେଣୁ ତାଙ୍କର ଆପଣଙ୍କର ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ରିକ୍ରୁଟମେଣ୍ଟ ପଲିସିଟା ଠିକ କାମ କରୁଛି ଇଏ ଏଣ୍ଡ ଷ୍ଟେଜ କିଡନୀ ଡିଜିଜ ଦେଖିକି ତାଙ୍କୁ ନିଆ ହେଇଛି ସେତେବେଳେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ବେଲ୍ ମିଳିବ କେତେ କିଲୋ ଧରା ପଡିଲେ କି
6 months
6 କିଲୋ अरे किलो किलो बोले 6 months
445 माइल
445
फ्रॉम द हाउस
445 से जो येटा अच्छी केते वर्ष रहलेनी
ये माइल 6 months रही जंदी
से जो साइटेशन टांकर जोटा अच्छी जस्टिस सूर्यकांत कर
he has absconded son captured from this spot and he got the bail under 167(2) सेटा तो
हां से
से डिसीजन टा तू देथिले
हेलो
जस्टिस सूर्यकांत कर जो जजमेंट थिला এটা কোন ইয়াড়ে আছে না এটা সেठी রইলা হবে না से आपनकर पीरियड ऑफ इनकार्सरेशन टा टिके कम हो जाउछि तो मे बी आपण से त इंटरव्यू बेले जानतु तापर आउ थरे आपण प्रेयर देखियो रिमूव करिवे आर यू गेटिंग व्हाट आई एम सेइंग सर और नॉट
Obligement.
you are not aware of the judgment then why you are how you are doing research
My lord.
in which case the honorable supreme court has granted bail in NDPS cases
My lord.
but you are not aware you see the court will assist to what extent then the court has to hear that I do not know how why my lord is behaving like this I'll give you material I'll find out the health condition I'll give you the citation and I'll suggest the way to submit before the court. I am not identifying you. Please don't take it that way. I'm just reflecting on my thoughts.
My lord.
IA number 1152 of 2023. On 15/12/2023, the following order was passed. In response to the said order, the AGO produces the letter of the Superintendent District Jail Malkanagiri, number 3439, dated 16/12/2023, indicating the report of the imposing the report of the medical officer, District Jail Malkanagiri, health report of the so and so indicating the health condition of the petitioner, wherein it has the following has been stated: the current health condition of the patient is not well. The above named UTP to make it abdominal pain पर्यंत এটা ଅଛି ଦେଖିଲେ the report is taken on record ତାପରେ ଲେଖିବେ it discloses the following: the detailed treatment record of the petitioner since, and there is a possibility that he cannot afford a kidney. So that is how maybe he has opted to go for something lucrative like this. कौन लिख ले? हाँ, तब लिख ले. The treatment and investigation records of the petitioner from 14/8/2023 is also enclosed, running into several pages. This court has gone through considering the report of the medical officer. The court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner for a period of कितने मास मांगी थी?
3 months.
3 months. For a period of 3 months, subject to the terms and conditions that would be imposed by the learned court in season of the matter. Para. The learned court shall also take into consideration the health condition of the petitioner while imposing the terms and conditions. Para. IA disposed of accordingly. BLFL ଟା 3 ମାସ ପରେ କେତେ ଟଙ୍କା ଡେଟ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି? 27 ମାର୍ଚ୍ଚ। 3 ମାସ ହେଇଯିବ? ଠିକ ଅଛି। BLFL ଟା ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଅନ୍ 27 ମାର୍ଚ୍ଚ। କଣ ଯଦି ସେ they can instruct or trust you, then ଆପଣ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ତାପରେ କଣ ହଉଛି ତ
Publish.
ଆଜ୍ଞା କପିଟା ଅଛି ନା ମୁଁ
I have a soft copy. I'll take another print.
okay you have taken a printout of
I have this is a printout. My lords may have it.
yes ଆପଣ ରିସିଭ୍ କରି ରଖିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ। ଆପଣ taken on record ତ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ କଣ? yes next please।
item 9.
First paragraph same way, no non-appeals for the petitioner, though the matter is called twice over.
That instruction came regarding red perception or welfare.
ଛାଡି ପଳେଇଲେନି ଆଉ ଏବେ କରେଣ୍ଟ ଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଚର କେମିତି ହବ ତାହେଲେ? ଇଏ ବି ବୁଝନ୍ତିନି କଣ ଲେଖୁଛନ୍ତି। ଯୋଉଦିନ ଘଟଣା ଘଟିଲା ସେ ପଳେଇଲେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାରେ ଯାଇକି ରହିଲେ।
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି।
ସେଇଦିନ ସେ ଥ୍ରେଟ୍ ପରସେପ୍ସନରେ ପଳେଇଥିଲେ ସେ ଲେଖୁଛନ୍ତି। ଆଜିକା କଥା ଆମେ ପଚାରୁଛୁ।
ସେ ଲାଗି ବାହାରେ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି ଥ୍ରେଟ୍ ଥିଲା ବୋଲି ପଳେଇଛନ୍ତି।
ସେଇଦିନ ସେ ଗଲେ ଫର ହ୍ୱାଟ ଏଭର they were scared. ଥ୍ରେଟ୍ ପରସେପ୍ସନ ନଥିବ one will be scared and leave their village.
Yes.
କି କଣ ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିଥିବ ପାର୍ଟିକୁଲାର ହେଇଥିବ।
କରେଣ୍ଟ ନଥିବ ସେ ସେଠି ସେପଟେ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି। କରେଣ୍ଟ ଥିଲେ ସେମାନେ ପଚାରି କହିଛନ୍ତି ଗୋଟା
ଫେବୃଆରୀ 23ରେ ଆଲେଜ୍ ଅକରେନ୍ସ କେବେ?
repeated threat ନଥିବ।
କରେଣ୍ଟକୁ ସେ ବିଲକୁଲ ଦେଖି ବି ନାହାନ୍ତି। ଜାନୁଆରୀ ଇନସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ହେଲା। ଜାନୁଆରୀ କି ସେ 2-3 କଣ ଦିଟା କଣ ଡେଟ୍ ପଡିଲା? हाँ 6 January they have left village on 2nd February 2023. So whatever is referred to on that date, particular date. ଦିଟା ବେଳେ ଆଉ ଥରେ ଏଇଟା ପାସ୍ ଓଭର କରିଥାନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଥରେ ଡାକିବେ ଏଇଟା ଲେଖନ୍ତୁନି ଗୋଟେ ଟୁ ବି କଲ୍ 2 PM ଛାଡ଼ି ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତା 2 PM ଲେଖି ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତା। ୟେସ୍ ନେକ୍ସଟ।
May I please, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, I'm filing undertaking on behalf of the family members of the petitioner.
You serve it on the Council for the Informant. You have you informed Ms. Rautray?
Madam, I am on behalf of Mrs. Rautray. I'm a Miss Rautray informant. Now she is coming let it matter after
ଦିଟା ବେଳେ ଏଇଟା ବି ନେଇଯିବା। ଏଇଟା କେତେ ନମ୍ବର ଆଇଟମ୍?
10 after lunch.
General, just kindly wait. Upon digital difficulty ଅଛି କିଛି?
Yes, Your Lordship, I'm badly placed at 2. If it can be taken, it's already 1. It can be taken.
Yes, your presence is noted. Your just any order will be passed in your presence.
Obliged, Your
Yes,
Lordship.
yes. Since usually the matters are taken up at 2 PM, maybe that's the impression because today we are not having court beyond 2:50.
In fact, I got the up-to-date instruction as per your Lordship's direction.
Okay.
Well,
Let me see that.
Yes, but that written they are not clearly given. But orally have discussed with the IS and the IO. They said that both the parties were called to the police station day for yesterday. And both the informant said that there is no at present there is no threat perception, and the petitioner family has been told not to do any sort of things.
They should keep posted busy now.
Yes, sir. Like that has been, both the parties were called and they were set together and they have been reprimanded in this case.
So, so since I'll be, most likely I'll be passing a order granting bail, so I have to wait for her.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Otherwise, I would have passed the order now.
2 p.m. I'll be
2
present.
PM. No, it's not. Your presence should be noted. No difficulty. Affidavit কি দেলে সেটা তো রেকর্ডে রাখিবে আপন মতে প্লেস করে দেবে নম্বর পকে দিউন লাইক আইটেম নম্বর কেতে এটা আইটেম নম্বর হচ্ছে এটা 10 পকে রাখুন
9, 10 যেটা পাস
affidavit will be considered.
Obliged, Your
Yes. Mr. Das, Mr. Himanshu Bhushan Das for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the state. Yes.
Here, my lord. The lordship had called for the threat perception, my lord. And matters like this, my lord, that petitioner
ସେଥିରେ appear କରୁଥିଲେ ଯେ victim ଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ନାହାନ୍ତି
ପାଇଁ ନାହାନ୍ତି
ସେ କୋଉଠୁ appear
କରୁଥିଲେ ରାୟଗଡ଼ାରୁ ଭିସିରେ କରୁଥିଲେ
ଆର୍ କେ ପଲେଇ ସକାଳେ ବି ନଥିଲେ
ନାଇଁ ସକାଳ ନଥିଲେ
ରାୟଗଡ଼ାରେ ପଚାରି ପାରିବେ ଆପଣ ଫୋନ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
So the 164 statement, my lord, she's have a child.
Page 12 once.
Mr. H.B. Das for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the state, on 10/11/2023, the following order was passed. It is submitted by the land counsel for the petition that the petitioner is in custody since
5/6/23, my lord.
5/6/2023. In the meanwhile, the final prosecution report has been submitted on
19/4/2021.
19/4/2021. Considering it is submitted, considering the period of incarceration and the fact that in the meanwhile the final prosecution report has been submitted, the petitioner be shown indulgence as far as the prayer for bail is concerned. Stop. It is submitted that the petitioner is aged about 50 years.
32 years.
32 years. He has no past allegations of criminal activity against him, and shall no, he shall subject himself to the jurisdiction of the learned court in session of the matter, and shall abide by the terms and conditions that may be imposed if the court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner. The learned standing counsel, referring to the materials contained in the case diary and the nature of allegations, opposes the prayer for bail. For para 1, ଆଜିର ଲେଖିଲେ following order passed, ତାପରେ para 1 ଲେଖିଲେ, para 2 ଲେଖିଲେ, ତାପରେ ଏବେ para 3 ବୋଧେ ଆରମ୍ଭ ହେଉଛି। ଅପୋଜିଟ୍ para 3 ତ ଡକା ହେଲା। para 3 the learned standing counsel opposes the prayer for bail. ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଦେହ ଭଲ ଅଛି? However, it is not disputed that in the meanwhile the final prosecution report has been submitted and there is no past allegations of criminal activity against the petitioner. Para. In reference to the para 5 of the order dated 10/11/2023 as quoted above, the learned standing counsel produces the instructions received from the inspector in charge, Doraguda Police Station, dated 21/12/2023. The said instruction is taken on record. It is indicated in the said report that at present there is no threat from. At present, there is no threat as per inquiry. As per inquiry, there is no threat perception from the accused persons, accused and his family towards the petitioner,
Towards the victim.
towards the victim oblique informant. There is called sentence of the भूल हो गया. There is no. No, for accused oblique petitioner towards and his family members towards the and their family members. Yes. Having had learned counsel for the petitioner and standing counsel for the state, considering the material on record, the court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner subject to such stringent conditions that will be imposed by the learned court in season of the matter. We shall include the following conditions. So, which are conditions I will edit it. And the last last para. That no expression on, it shall not be treated to the expression on. Yes.
May I say one thing? But since one child has been born to the victim, my friend's client may do some endeavor for the welfare of the open trust.
It is hoped that in view of the child, the victim giving birth to a child, there will be some endeavor on part of the petitioner and his family to there shall be endeavor on the part of the petitioner and his family regarding ameliorating the condition of the petitioner and the informant and the victim and the child. Yes, next.
Item 12.
Mr. S. Mahapatra, Satyajit Mahapatra, S. Mahapatra for the petitioner. Mr. Standing counsel for the state. Yes, Mr. Mahapatra.
I filed affidavit on 18/12/2023 disclosing status of the case, whether they are bail or not.
First affidavit was not in order. Thereafter, second affidavit filed that is in order, and that matches with our instructions.
ये जो जजमेंट भलिया ऑर्डर लिखिବାକୁ पड़ुଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କ କେସ୍ ରେ 6 ପୃଷ୍ଠା ଲେଖିବାକୁ ପଡିଲା जो बारंबार टाइम दिया होची बारंबार एडजर्नमेंट होची केस टेक अप होनी you find anything only do you find any contents of the order dated 11/12/2023 which is factually incorrect? 11/12/23 order आपन पर अछि?
Yes, sir. ସେଥିରେ ଲୋୟର କୋର୍ଟ ଆଡଭୋକେଟ ପାଇଁ ଆମେ ସଫର କଲୁ ସେ ଏଫିଡେଭିଟ ଗୁଡା ଦେଲେ ସେଥିରେ କିଛି ଡିସକ୍ଲୋଜ କଲେନି ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଅଛି
Sir, the problem is that, sir, that's not an issue for you. You are a High Court counsel. You are officer of the court. Semane officer of the court. I am just repeating something that was told in the court.
ମୁଁ କହିଲି ଆମେ ସବମିଟିଂ ମେମୋଟେ ଦେବି ଆଉ
ସେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଆପଣ ଋଷିକି ଡାହାଣ ପଟକୁ ଅନାନ୍ତି
ମେମୋଟେ
ଟିକେ ଜଣ ବାଁ ପଟକୁ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ପ୍ରାୟ ଡାହାଣ ପଟକୁ ଅନାନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପ୍ରଶ୍ନର ଉତ୍ତର ଦିଅନ୍ତିନି ସେପଟକୁ ଅନାନ୍ତି ଇଏ ମୁଁ ଏପଟେ ଗୋଟେ ଏଥର ସେ ଯୋଉ କାଚରେ ଗୋଟେ ମାରିଦେବି ସିଆଡକୁ ସେପଟ ଅନେଇ ପାରିବେନି एफिडेविट कोड़े गला से आपको मिस्टर राउत कोड़े गले
ତ କପି ଦେଇଛି
से नाहंती आज कोड नहीं बीटा 50 रे कोड पर नहीं कोड आउ तो आज डिफिकल्ट टेक अप करवा तो इन्फॉर्म को नाहंती Because the difficulty is that if a order is to be granted for bail, then at least it should be
already appeared, his presence is necessary.
exactly. So that is how. দেখুন যদি আসিয়ে তাহলে সে ডিটেল টেক আপ করো। হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে। Yes, next.
Item 21.
Mr. Satyajit Mahapaତ୍ର করে পড়লে Mr. Malik, but sir part 2 because they begin third time adjournment will not work because no time is left. Yes, 21. Petitioner एन पटनायक पढ़ेनि एन पटनायक थे पिटिशनर नाम मिस्टर देवाशीष नायक एसीएस महापात्र मतलब एसीएस महापात्र एसी फॉर द स्टेट none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. None had appeared when the matter was last taken up on 16/11/2023 to grant further opportunity to the petitioner list on 19/3/2024. Defect as pointed by the staff reporter be removed in the staff report shall be complied in the meantime. Again, defect as pointed by the staff report be removed in the meantime. Yes.
Item 22.
Petitioner none, opposite party blank. जो non appearance opposite party blank कर दोगे. Non appearance for the petitioner.
That 21 my lord matter is infructuous.
Total dispose कर दो.
Yes, madam.
Item 20 after लिखूं तो. The petition was filed in the year 2013.
Last time also non-appearance.
Challenging the order dated so and so, past by so and so. So the order taking cognizance, the framing of charge.
13.3. But going for call for certain phone tracking messages and sent from Malad receipt 3 mobile phone that has been modified and that was rejected. Annex of 4. Your Lordship, I kindly come to
Yes.
9 of the petition.
Rejecting the petition.
Rejecting the said petition.
Rejecting the petition filed by petition dated 6/3/2013 filed on behalf of the accused, the petitioner, praying to call for the phone tracking and message sent from the and received in 3 mobile numbers. এটা আপনি কিন্তু পাইবেন জানেন পেজ 43 annex 4 রে আছে ହେଲା the Lord AG referring to the said petition and the prayer made in the present petition, referring to the said order, the order in print dated 13/3/2013 and the prayer made in the present petition submits that nothing would survive at present for adjudication before this court. The stay to helatla? No. It is simply a challenge. It is a trial sorry.
Yes.
After a passage of 10 years. Having had the understanding counsel, the petition stands disposed of. Yes, next.
22.
22 also repeated adjournments, non-appearance. Petitioner none. None appears for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. The petition was filed, the none had appeared upon the queue. None had appeared when the matter was last taken up on so and so date. And the matter was adjourned to grant further opportunity to the petitioner. The registry shall obtain updated instructions from the learned court in season of the matter, that is STJM Jagatsinghpur. In so and so, so and so. लिखिए पूरा court in season कर देवे. Court in season through the lauded district and session judge Jagatsinghpur. Yes, next.
Lordship, item 23, there is no instruction from the side of the petitioner.
Your name, sir?
Ankit Mohanty. On behalf
Ankit Mohanty.
On behalf of A. Behra.
Mr. On behalf of A. Behra, Adhiraz Behra for the petitioner. Mr. Okay. Yesterday also you filed that memo. No, that Ajira memo was filed kale.
No, sir.
Ajira tak dochundi.
Ajira ebe douch.
That they have no instruction to on behalf of the petitioner to pursue the matter any further.
Oblige me.
The memo detailed आज कितने तारीख है ना आज 21/12/2023 is taken on record, filed on behalf of the petitioner, is taken on record, filed by the learned counsel for the petitioner on behalf no, is taken on record. Para the petition stands disposed of.
कालिका केस पर मेमोटा देना है.
Good decision.
24.
Memoटा नहीं सुनी. Yes.
Item 24 is short matter exploits.
Yes.
Apart from the application for condemnation of the law,
Yes.
that's miscut for 17 out of 14 notes.
Yes.
With regard to the merits of the case notes, I would like to appraise your lordship within 2 minutes.
Yes, please.
The accused in this case was the secretary of the Service Cooperative Society in the district of Baragarh notes.
Yes.
During the period of 1980 to 2095 notes.
Yes.
He, along with another assistant secretary of the same society, who died in the meantime notes.
Yes.
John person, one died. Assistant secretary died, and the secretary of the Cooperative Society was actually as an opposite party, one notes. So single opposite parties.
Yes.
So this secretary was functioning between 88 to 995 notes. The prosecution case is that he, along with the assistant secretary died notes, he was in charge of all the fertilizer and pesticides of the society notes.
Yes.
So on in the month of November 93, there was an inquiry by the inspector of corporate society notes.
Yes.
And found shortage of pesticides and this the fertilizers notes. That was proceeded as a misappropriation of what papers 29,661 notes.
Yes.
Thereafter, the second name of the prosecution case is notes that the accused, both the accused persons, one died and another with fellowship. They took some amount of 2,301 from one Gaurav Medha. Got the receipts, but they reflected only 230 in cash books note. And subsequently also on 28/6/95, they received the amount of 11,930 collected note, provided a receipt, but that was reflected in the cash book. The monetary amount was mentioned not. These are the allegations notes. Now the lordship turned to the issue was before lordship. Before the learned trial court at page running page 3 of the infant judgment notes.
Yes.
Running page 3.
Take your seat. Take your seat.
Yes. Running page 3 of the judgment notes. I'm placing that para 4 and the para 4 Roman 1.
Yes.
Whether the accused person, accused by the public servant, committed criminal misconduct by dishonestly and fraudulently misappropriating the property of to the tune of 1,56,122.12 along with the accused Kavi Mirza since date in furtherance of the covered intention during the year 95 at Chhatrapur Service Cooperative Society notes. These are the issue of the Land Right Courts notes, and lordship can turn to the exact findings notes. The exact findings notes. The entire case practical hinges on the evidence of DW1 to prove certain documents notes, and on that lordship turn to the running page 10 of the infant judgment notes. Running page 10 of the infant judgment.
Yes.
I'm placing 10 lines on the bottom.
Yes.
It starts to similar. Did the lordship get that similarly?
Yes, please.
Lordship right hand notes.
Yes, please.
Similarly, some relevant entries in Exhibit 1 of the concerned union have been proof
Yes.
Through him in the DW1 notes. Through him under exhibit AB4, AB5, it has been elicited through him that the said entries have been made by accused Senapati Pradhan, the opposite party in this case, but in presence of any proof thereto to any prosecution witnesses as to under what circumstances the said entries were made by the present accused, if any, the aforesaid proof of the concerned documents through DW1 cannot legally establish the required entries in favor of the prosecution. Further, the aforesaid exhibits have been proved with objection from the side of the defense on the ground that the procedure resorted by the prosecution for proving the said document through DW1 in courts of this cross-examination.
Is it correct that the prosecution proved through DW1?
Yes, but I'm coming to that. But if also can no, it's not depending notes, but this is the exact findings notes. Finding of the land dependent on the PW1, PW3 is that the notes. But this is
who proved it? PW or the DW?
In fact, DW1 was also the secretary, and
he was not
PW1, but he was not a BW prosecution witness. No, correct notes. And PW1 is the secretary of the society. PW2 also was also in charge of corporate society. PW4 of the president of that society. PW7 is the inspector of the inquiry. But so the relevant findings on which points the contract was shredded in notes. That part, according, was she getting that second line running page 11?
Yes.
That part, according to the defense, the said documents have not been proof as per the required provision of the Evidence Act, for which the same should not be entertained by this court. In this regard, a reference has been made on behalf of the defense in the decision report in Mayor 930 and 51 Orissa 313. In case of the Rick Kichor and other versus Ganendranath, wherein it has been held, where the certain documents have been marked as exhibit in a case with an objection, but the contents thereof have not been put to the persons connected with either in their chief examination or cross examination. It is not possible to make use of the statements made therein of the purpose of drawing inference one way or the others. In view of the first actions of Compass as well as a legal authority, I feel that the above documents put through DW1 in court for cross-examination by the prosecution cannot be of any assistance without any evidence with the name adduced by through the PWs at the time of hearing.
So I'm not condoning the delay and the
You also only record this ground at page 4 of the petition, ground number 3. Lords, you can for 1 second. This is the last line I'm placing.
Yeah.
You will also get that paragraph 3 notes.
Yes.
6 of the page 4 of the petition.
Yes.
That the London Court failed to appreciate the evidence of DW1. The present secretary of the society is
that's not the correct ground.
So this ground has recorded.
That's not the correct ground. That's not the correct ground. The court has rather appreciated it, but the problem is that it has not been proved.
Correct. But the content
admission even I play the senior bench partner in always in labor matters after somebody says that he used to say that has it been proved?
Correct.
Because obviously it has never proved. So only ground 3 could have been
correct.
That though it was proved, the court failed to notice it.
And important, the other point involved in this case
was that why should you taking that citation that has been mentioned by the Lord District Judge? I don't know why. Suppose you wanted to prove it. Then I mean there is no hindrance in producing the author of this who has that this is my signature
to prove the contents.
So this is my signature. I have written it, and then you have out of all you have chosen the defense witness.
No, that was the slightest way by the prosecution to decline and did move on.
Or maybe not. So that's actually that is how the nuance. By the time there is no opportunity to recall the witness. So only DW1 was left to be examined.
So they would have thought it that without doing anything, then let stone unturned. Let us ask him this question. But stone unturned. But then, DW, if you ask him cross-examination, how could you prove so DW chief is by the defense? Correct. So you ask this in cross-examination, right? Then that is how they have taken the plea. Then if you in cross-examination you ask something, then how the right of our cross-examining is already over. Correct. And another important is DW is declared hostile by the defense. Then cross-examine. They don't have a choice also. As per the evidence, could be. I can't say exactly why they, but I mean, we can't blame them for choosing the DW to prove it. The another main cost for this particular case is, this is a case of misappropriation. What is the factor of entrustment loss? That's the beginning points in a case of misappropriation. That entrustment has to be proved. Entrustment, we have had enough of discussion. So for that, I have been asked that why I'm behaving like this. Yes. If a lordship, Bureau can't be anything to say because I'm not granting leave. No. So unless I'm granting leave, then why you have to stand up and say, I'm not condoning the delay, not granting leave. And if lordship permits me not, because that's tax not. Item number 30 notes. Item number 30. So I'm sorry, I'm distracting notes. Item number 30. This is a revision filed by the state notes. Yes. I've got only one decision of the Supreme Court where it says that whether this order, that order rejecting an application filed under section 311 to call for a witness is inappropriate in nature, not the revision is revisable or not. I've got a judgment, can be disposed of. Okay. Thank you. The information Mahanti, Mr. Sambit Mahanti for the opposite party. No, not necessarily. This is a kindly interest. It could have been ended, but it could be most likely. 311 petition will not survive. Now that things is proceeding, that 2 minutes after that, so I have to, do I have to refer to the judgment or simply say that Lordship may record that one, the judgment was. The citation of the copy you can provide. Yes, ma'am. I got the copy, Lords. Yes. Yes, Suntu. I'm just placing just one line notes. Yes. But this may be a guiding factor for other cases, Lord. Yes. A number of reasons. You should turn to exactly to paragraph 5 notes. Yes. That's a relevant exact paragraph 5. So that is more. Secondly, yes, what was not realized was that the audits passed by the trial court, refusing to call the documents and rejecting the application under section 311 CRPC were internet audits, and as such, the revision against those audits are clearly barred under section 397 to CRPC. The trial court in the common audits had clearly mentioned that the check was admittedly signed by the respondent accused, and the only difference that was raised was his signed check. And that the appellant complainant falsely used the check. In the trial, also recorded a finding that the documents were not necessary. The order did not in any manner decide anything finally. That's a catch, my lords. Yes, my lords. So the order passed by the London trial court in an application filed on section 311 CRPC is interlocutory nature. And I was also going through that CRPC. Yes. 397. Yes, calling for records to exercise powers of revision. That is one part. Yes. The another part pertains to 311 blocks. Yes. And this revision is under 397. It proceeds. The powers of revision conferred by subsection 1 shall not be exercised in relation to any interlocutory order passed in any appeal, inquiry, trial, or other proceeding. So very clear. Thank you. Lordship will not record that I face this proceeding. Yes. Yes. 30 টা দিয়ে দেবে
সেটা পরে না দরকার হবে সরি তিনি সেটা দিন yes rest of the matters after recess
Item 24, 30 disposed of first.
yes
34, 34.
not any mention you are making
No, my lord, regarding a minor correction in the order in item 26.
26
Yes, your lordship may take it up after lunch. I'm not.
okay
Item 25 is seek adjournment, my lord.
that modification okay yes कौन कौन है sir
Item 25, my lord.
25
I seek adjournment, my lord.
25 you are Mr. DK Mahapatra
Yes, my lord.
instruction पे एक ରହିଥିଲା ଆସିନି
No, my lord.
25 ଟା ଡେଟ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ 23
My lord.
yes
The constant reputation, item 24 and 30, both are disposed of.
yes
24, 30.
yes
That's why item.
where Mr. Mohanty's presence is to be marked if Sambit Mohanty comes
Subsequently, please not record.
yes
So item 28, lordship.
28
No instructions.
your name sir
Devasi Sahu.
ବଡ ମେମୋଟେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
Yeah.
ଏବେ ଦେଇଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ମ୍ୟାମ୍
My lord,
Lordship, item
since Mr. Standing Council since 28 leave is yet to be granted it can be disposed of
Yes, sir.
yes
my lord, item 29,
29
pass over for after vacation.
the petition unless I am granting leave you don't have to worry you want adjournment ठीक ଅଛି 29 টা ডেট করে দিন 21
Lordship, item number 39. Kindly adjourn the
39
adjourn the matter after vacation.
you are Mr.
DP Rai Chaudhary. DP Rai Chaudhary.
DP Rai Chaudhary Satesh Singh
Published.
yes
Item note 27.
27
Arjun the matter after vacation.
your name sir
SK Swine.
again
Sarat Kumar Swine.
sir Subilani
SK Swine.
go power 9 SK Swing
Again.
Satesh টা 22 3
Oblige, my lord.
Lordship, 1 minute. So, I 30, 100, Mr. Sambit Mohanty.
sir Sambit Saptak Satpathy that is item 30 sir about power 9 Saptak Satpathy yes though the matter is called thrice over once when it reached comma again at 12:30 and lastly upon resumption of the proceedings of the court after the lunch break भूल हो गया actually though the matter was disposed of none of us लिखन्तु नहीं बिल्कुल काट दिया petitioner blank रहेगा petitioner blank though the matter was disposed of by order dated 2011-2023 the concerned police was directed to make local inquiry through the STPO regarding the threat perception if any against the informant and the family stop the standing council submits that he has received
I've shown that on that particular soon after the incident, the threat procedures are there.
so that instruction is
Yes.
the Lord Standing Council produces the instruction issued from misplaced है कोई पढ़ेला सेटा नहीं है ठीक फाइल पढ़ेला produces the instruction is dated instruction issued from so and so by letter number so and so dated so and so the instructions are taken on record in view of the said instruction the matter stands as far as the matter stands closed as far as the order dated 2011-2023 ফাইলটা দরকার নেই, মোর ইনস্ট্রাকশনটা দরকার, বাঁধি দিলে ফাইল না কোন? আচ্ছা, এটা এটা আপনার ফাইল না? আপনার ফাইল এটা? আরে এইটা ইনস্ট্রাকশন নো, দিস ইজ নট দ্য ইনস্ট্রাকশন। সেটা দেখুଥିଲେ সেটা କୁଆଡେ ଗୋଟେ ପଳେଇଲା ଆଉ। ଆରେ ଧରିବେ ନା ଆପଣ, ଆଉ ମତେ ଧରିଦେଲେ କଣ?
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଦେବି ମାଗିଲେ ଦେବି ବା।
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ନ ଦେବେ ଆଉ କଣ କରିବେ? Stands for the learned standing councils and instruct the concerned police to keep a constant vigil in the matter. Yes. Yes.
Item 10.
କୁଆଡେ ଗଲେଣି? ଜଣେ ଆସୋସିଏଟ ଥିଲେ,
He's also not present.
ଟିକେ ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ ଟିକେ ଦେଖିବା। Yes.
Blessed.
Mr. Himanshu, next, Mr. Satyajit Mahapatra.
Item 12.
Satyajit Mahapatra for the petitioner, Mr. Subhankar Raut for the Mr. Standing Counsel for the state, Mr. Subhankar Raut for the informant. But आज आउट एफिडेविट दोचों कितने एफिडेविट क्या कहले?
1812 5 2 affidavits and
1812 সেটা রেকর্ডে আছে না? দৌচোं কপি এবে দেবে, রেকর্ড আছে পাউনি।
affidavit dated 1612. I have filed on 1812.
সেটা দিয়ন্তু, মতে রেকর্ড দিয়ন্তু। Sabudak affidavit say on behalf of the Learned Counsel for the petitioner refers to the affidavit filed on behalf of the petitioner number.
All petitioners are failure.
Has shown the affidavit on behalf of 3 sons. 4 sons.
That is, you have petitioners in BLPL number 8692.
4 brothers. 4 brothers. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner refers to the affidavit dated 16/12/2023.
Yes.
Filed on 18/12/2023.
Yes.
By one Srimati C1 Rachi. So and so. Mother of the petitioners who are accused in so and so. The case number ta poke debe. The copy of the said affidavit has been solved by the Learned Standing Counsel, who submits that the contents of the affidavits are in sync with the police report obtained by him as part of the case diary. Yes, it is the Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that. What are your submissions for grant of bail?
My lordship, the present petitioners and the informant are residents one village. Due to village dispute, they were pulling not well since long. Out of village dispute,
ଆପଣ ତା ଫେଭରରେ ଯାଉଛି କହିବେ ନା, ଆପଣ ମେନ୍ ସିଆଟା କାହିଁ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଗ?
ସେ dispute ସେ କଲା।
ମେନ୍ ସିଆରେ କିଛି କ୍ୱାଲିଟେଟିଭ ଇଏ ନଥାଏ ଯେ ଫର ଏ ସ୍ମଲ୍ ମ୍ୟାଟର somebody hit somebody or for a big matter hit somebody, ସେଟା କିଛି ନଥାଏ। You are saying that there is mens rea for the petitioners to attack him.
Assault and counter assault. The inforce group also assaulted the petitioners, and the petitioners group
who assaulted first.
Incident occurred at same time and same place.
Who assaulted first?
The inforce group assaulted first.
No, your lordship.
The petitioners
who assaulted first.
Lordship, the accused persons.
Sir, to say sorry, lordship. It will end up in a situation why the lordship is behaving like this. So, third name. On likely? The petitioners are in custody since
petition number 1 and 2, 26/6/2023.
Number 1 and 2 are in custody since
26/6/2023.
26/6/2023.
And petition number 3 and 4,
3 and 4 since
27/6/2023.
27/6/2023.
And charge sheet submitted, my lord.
The final prosecution report has been submitted on
28/10/2023.
2010-2023.
My lord.
It is further submitted that the allegations against the petitioner arise out of a situation where there was quarrel between two groups of people of the same village. There has been a case also lost by the on behalf of the petitioner against the informant.
Mother of the petitioners filed a FIR against the informant.
On behalf पहले चलो case पहले. Both the learned counsel for the petitioner and the learned counsel for the informant claim that they were attacked fast by the other side. Para. However, it is evident that there has been lodging of FIR from both the sides. से आपण जहाँ को भल पाइले तार आगे नेले से जोटा आगे अफेयर लॉन्च होता है से 4 दिन पर रजिस्टर हुए आपण जो ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड हाँ बेले नो से आपण को भल लागला से जहाँ टी जामन रसी छी से जो अच्छी एरिया रे दैट इज अ क्लासिक एप्लीकेबल हियर सेटा को मल्ली फुल पर बासी छी सेटा दैट इज अ क्लासिक केस आपण को जे जहाँ बासिला बर्तन से सिटी बर्तन उकिल हैज नो चॉइस आगे आमको से आगे मारले ये आगे आमको आगे से मारले कौन लिख ले हाँ it is evident that the affairs have been lost by both the petitioners group and the informants group. Para. The learned counsel for the petitioner referring to the period of incarceration and the fact of filing of final prosecution report. Upon so अच्छी when we were decorated. Past allegations of you?
Yes, petition number 1 having one antecedent. And
छोटा ना नहीं बड़ा बड़ा
छोटा सब यही जो
ठीक है मैंने साधारण सेवा मेडल स्पेशल मेडल गरम विशिष्ट नहीं
490
ठीक है कौन लिख ले submits that the petitioner be shown indulgence petitioners be shown indulgence as far as prayer for bail is concerned. आपण कैसे कौन एंटिसिपेटरी पे नहीं चाहिए आपण एक्चुअली दर्शन आपण क्वेश्चन नॉट इन क्वेश्चन आई एम आंसरिंग not absconding, police has not absconder affidavit file कर देचंदी. There is a height to everything. The absconder has filed affidavit for the co-accused. The injury which has been implicated on the informant's father. Please answer the question. Don't ask that why the malady is behaving like this. There is a query from the court. Your Lordship. In the FIR lodged against you, I mean the informant, what happened? कौन है लाता परे? Final prosecution report दिया ला से आने की Lordship. I don't have any instruction on that. You should have. You must anticipate this question when there is a case and counter case and they are appearing to oppose the bail. Your role is to oppose the bail. And you have no locus standi also because the prosecution is neutral here. You are assisting him. So you have to answer this query. But anyway, कौन लिख ले? Answer. The learned standing counsel referring to the materials on record and the nature of allegations opposes the prayer for bail and nature of allegations and past allegations of criminal activity. Anchor mentioned the criminal incident. Informant करो. से तो मुझे instruction नहीं है अपन आने में कौन हो. सीधी बोलो. कौन लिख ले? Yes, sir, last day. And past past allegations of criminal activity. The learned counsel for the informant also referring to the nature of allegations against the petitioner opposes the prayer for bail. However, he has no instructions regarding the further development of affair filed against the informants. For having heard the learned counsel for the petitioners, the learned standing counsel for the state and the learned counsel for the informant, the court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner subject to such stringent terms and conditions that will be imposed by the learned court in season of the matter. So, 2 sureties, 1 family member.
Yes.
ठीक है. So, सबुड़ा को दे दे, मैं तो edit कर दे भी हो. Yes.
The connected lordship, custody 4/9/2023.
You are from North Baleshwar. You are originally from North Baleshwar.
Baleshwar.
I mean, Mr. Mahapatra, I'm asking you to.
Which Baleswar?
Yes.
Nearer to Bhadrak.
Yes, yes. No, even not of Bhadrak.
Yes.
Bhadrak. Yes.
Connected BLPL 10507 of
10507 ଟା ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି କଷ୍ଟଡିଟା ହଉଛି ଅଲଗା
49/2023.
Even petition one petitioner.
Two petitioners. One of the brother, second is
The petitioners are in custody since
4/9/2023.
4/9/2023.
My lord.
ଆଉ ଏପିଆଟା ସମାନ ଡେଟ୍ ଅଛି
ଖାଲି କେବଳ ପିଟିସନ ନମ୍ବର 2 ରେ ଅଛି 1 ରେ ନାହିଁ.
ବୁଝିପାରିଲେନି ୱାନ୍ ଟା କଣ ମାନେ ଏକ୍ସେମ୍ପଟେଡ ହେଇଗଲା
ନାଇଁ ଆଣ୍ଟିଟେଡ୍ ନାହିଁ.
ଆନୁଆଲ ପ୍ରୋସିକ୍ୟୁସନ ରିପୋର୍ଟ
ନାଇଁ ସମସ୍ତ ନା ଚାଷୀ
ଡେଟ୍ ସେମ୍ ଡେଟ୍ ତାଙ୍କର ଅପୋଜିସନ ସେୟା ସେମ୍ ରହିଲା ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡିଂ କାଉନସିଲ ଅପୋଜ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ମିଷ୍ଟର କାଉନସିଲ ଫର ଦ ଇନଫର୍ମାଣ୍ଟ ଅପୋଜ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଏଥିରେ ବି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଏଫଆଇଆର ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଏଗେନ୍ଷ୍ଟ ନା ସେମ୍ ଏଫଆଇଆର ଏଫଆଇଆର ବି ଗୋଟେ ତାଙ୍କ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଏଗେନ୍ଷ୍ଟ ବି ଗୋଟେ ସବୁ ସମାନ ରହିଲା ତାହେଲେ ଆଉ But conditions cannot be a difference because all similar conditions should be imposed. Yes, please. Secretary, article of it.
Lordship, item 10, the council is present, Your Lordship.
Ms. Sarabala Jena for the Jena for the petitioner, Ms. Sodasi Rautre for the informant, Mr. Standing Counsel for the state.
Your Lordship, J. Jena, Jacqueline Jena.
I'm sorry, Jacqueline Jena. I'm so sorry. Jacqueline Jena, JAQ.
JACQ.
JACQ.
UILINE.
UILINE. affidavit ଦେଲେ ଏଇଟା ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ରଖିଛନ୍ତି the learned counsel for the petitioner files affidavit dated so and so on behalf of the petitioner and his family on behalf of the petitioner's family
Father of the petitioner.
Being sworn to by the father of the petitioner dated 21/12/2023. Copy of the said affidavit has been served on the learned counsel for the state, learned standing counsel for the state, and the learned counsel for the informant in court today. In the said affidavit, the following has been stated at paragraph 5 and 6. Para. It is submitted by the counsel for the petitioner that the families of both the petitioner and the complainant had a meeting with the police, concerned police in the police station, or had a meeting with the concerned police. And they have been instructed and also advised and will also follow the instructions of the police regarding maintaining law and order, maintaining peace. So dreaded criminal ସବୁଠୁ ସେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଅନୁସାରେ most dreaded criminal ଏଇଦିନ ଥିଲେ ଯାଜପୁରରେ ଆଉ କେହି ନାହାନ୍ତି. Maintaining peace and it is also submitted that the petitioner's family shall look into the welfare of the victim and her family. Look after, look into, no, look after. Para. Then para 2 hobo jota usual. The BL appeal has been filed seta pura lekhibe sentence ta. Then para 3, it is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the petitioner is in custody since
29/5/2023.
29/5/2023. In the meanwhile, the final prosecution report has been submitted on
24/6/2023.
24/6/2023. Stop. It is submitted that considering the period of incarceration, the fact that the petitioner is in the final FPR has been submitted in the meantime, and the petitioner is aged. about
21 years.
25 years, 23 years. He should be given a chance to go back to the community and live a normal life. Para. This was submitted that the petitioner has no past allegations of criminal activity against him. He is a local resident. Shall subject himself to the jurisdiction of the Lorette Court in season of the matter. And the affidavit is taken on record of elected. And shall abide by the terms and conditions that will be imposed by the court if the court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner. The counsel for the standing counsel for the state opposes the prayer for bail, referring to the nature of allegations and materials contained in the case diary. The counsel for the informant also opposes the prayer for bail, referring to the nature of allegations. And also some alleged incident of threatening against the father of the informant or victim, father of the victim. However, it is agreed at the bar that the petitioner is aged about 23 years. In the meanwhile, the final prosecution report has been submitted. And also, the legal counsel have taken note of the affidavit filed on behalf of the father of the petitioner, paragraph 5 and 6 of which have been quoted herein above. Have been quoted above. Para. The legal counsel for the petitioner as well as the informant also agree that both the families met the police authorities and had their discussions as submitted by the legal counsel for the petitioner. Para having had the legal counsel for the petitioner, the learned standing counsel and the legal counsel for the informant, the court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner subject to such stringent terms and conditions that would be imposed by the learned court in season of the matter, which shall include the following conditions. 2 family members shall be the surety.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes. 2 local sureties who shall be family members, one family member and 1 near relative. The Sobuda condition doctor and then edit it. Yes. Last time, it is clarified that so and so no reference to any. No, all those conditions will be there.
Yes.
And let them take the responsibility by becoming sureties. The father of the petitioner, and 1 other family member of the petitioner shall be the surety. Yes.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes, please. Yes. Mention kale Dhirendra Mahapatra mention karthile. Acha, you have started calling that. Acha. Mr. Dhirendra Kumar Mahapatra for the petitioner. 24 disposed of. They mentioned the 25 Mr. Dhirendra Kumar Mahapatra for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra AC for the state. Counsel for the petitioner at IAA. The London Council IA 56 of 2023, the London Council for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instructions as created for list on 23-24. Yes, please, next.
26.
I beg your pardon,
Yes.
Your Lordship. Item 10, urgent copy of the order may be issued, Your Lordship.
No, there is some difficulty, but I find that for the last 3 days, my orders have been piled up, which usually do not happen with me. But since it has piled up, but I mean, would you want the course of the day? You said?
Yes, Your Lordship.
No, course of the day not be possible.
Okay, Your Lordship. Only urgent.
But it should be uploaded, and by tomorrow, everything will be available. If there is some difficulty, so
Yes, Your Lordship.
yes. Because I'm unable to meet my daily targets. I mean, of clearing the files. Yes.
26 is for that modification I've carried out. There is some factual error which I'd kept in the order, though the main order remains the same.
Yes.
I've, if your lordship should just see that, I've noted it down. Doesn't affect in any way.
Okay. Mr. D.P. Member, Senior Counsel, instructed by Mr. Akash Acharya for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, AAC for the state. It is submitted by the Senior Counsel that some inadvertent typographical errors have been regarding. Actually, some of the orders were shown by my esteemed brother Justice Ratha. So I had also corrected because he said that I am unable to understand what has been typed. I don't know who has typed.
Yes, the same thing also happened.
But some of them we have corrected, but not in this case.
No, I'm saying even in this case.
From my secretariat, somebody has typed. Then you will ask me that I cannot understand what is so at times. Scripting and some sentence structure may be changed without any way modifying or affecting the order. In view of such submissions, the suggested corrections are carried out, shall be carried out. The order dated 4/5/2023 shall be replaced with the corrected order as per the orders today. That is order dated 21/12/2023. এটা দেবে ফাইলে দেবে আপনারা টাইপ করার পর না দেখাইবে তারপরে করতে ড্রাফট করে রাখতে হবে yes Hon'Ble yes please Mr. S.K. Swai on behalf of Sanatan Das for the petitioner, opposite party Mr. Brahmananda Tripathi for the opposite party was there, he has left. The 11th counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instructions as paid for list on 22/3/2024.
Item 28.
Mr. M.S.Sahoo on behalf of Prashanto Kumar Nanda for the petitioner. Mr. Opposite party blank. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he has the petition has been as of first para likhiyo, the petition has been filed seeking leave to appeal pura complete kale. Then para 2, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he has no obtained instruction to pursue the matter at present. Memo dated 21/12/2023. Filed on behalf of by the learned counsel, filed on behalf of the learned counsel for the petitioner, is taken on record. The petition stands disposed of. Yes, next.
29.
Mr. Devashish Naik AG for the state, as paid for by the as paid for list on 21/3/2024. Yes, next. 30 disposed of.
31.
File tax free मिले 30 टा अपन पाखे 30 आज्ञा गवर्न सर नीचे ठीक है 31.
Your Lordship, in serial number 31, I am appearing for the informant opposite party number
31. No one there for the petitioner.
No, Your Lordship.
Petitioner none. Mr. Your name, madam?
Sakshi Raut, S. Raut.
Miss S. Raut, Sakshi Raut for the opposite party. Number 2.
Yes, Your Lordship. Opposite party number
51, Mr. Standing Counsel. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity list on
23.
23 is 24. The sub item, you are not there.
No.
Petitioner none, opposite party Mr. 51, Mr. Standing Counsel. Same order.
Your Lordship, may I pray one thing? This is a matter of 2011. The petitioner is on bail since 2012, and there is non-appearance from the side of the petitioner as well. And the lower courts below have held that the petitioner is convicted under section 341 and 354, and which is why I'm praying if Your Lordship can dismiss the matter.
No, the problem is that you check this decision. They can't be dismissed for non-prosecution. And you, after obtaining instruction to appear, you also cannot make a prayer there. This is Taj Muhammad.
Yeah.
Criminal revisions cannot be disposed of because of lack of instruction. And you see, hundreds of matters are being listed every day. If I pass a order in your matter, then why not in every matter? So that's the limitation. I cannot pick a case and pass an order of dismissal and entertain other matters. So the purpose is that if it is dismissed, then the bail is cancelled and they will be taken to custody.
Yes, sir.
So there is a possibility, but that's not that cannot be the approach without being uniformly applied. Please appreciate that.
Obliged.
Yes. These matters, what you can do, being a young counsel, you can do a pro bono, as if you are entering appearance through as a legal aid counsel. So you try to do anything, and usually, since it is a revision, it's order against a conviction. So it's a substantive right of the petitioner. Go through that Taj Muhammad. The Supreme Court has said that it can't be, and that's the earlier view also.
Yes.
They have reiterated that.
Obliged.
Yes.
32.
ଆଉ କଲ୍ କରନ୍ତୁନି straight away ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟା mention କୁ ଆସନ୍ତୁ.
39.
Mr. BP Rai Chaudhary on behalf of BS Das Parida or S Mahapatra कर S Mahapatra for the petitioner. 39 Mr. Mahapatra, you are there.
39 Mr. Mahapatra.
Mr. S Mahapatra for the ASC for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for list on to seek accommodation to obtain instruction कर दिया. As prayed for list on कितने? 27/3/2024. Yes, next. So 2 is left. So your matters have reached. Yes, the official liquidator can come. Yes. Since no one is there, you can come to this side. You can come to yes, sir. 40. Item 41. 40 जोड़ा का call है नहीं, since there is no time left today. After vacation for ଆସିବ. ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ନା ସ୍ପେସିଫିକ ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ. ଦେହଟା କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. ଆଉ ତାହେଲେ ଠିକ ଅଛି କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁଟା ସାର୍? Ashok Kumar Behera. Mr. Ashok Behera on behalf of A party. You don't have power. Amitabh Tripathi. Yes, Amitabh Tripathi for the petitioner. 40. Who is appearing? Mr. S.S. Mahapatra AC for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions. As prayed for list on 43. Problem. Yes. Kalinga. Yes, please.
41.
Lordship, this is the order. This is matter related to Kalinga Industries, Lordship, and we have filed a dissolution report. I don't may kindly see.
Liquidator's report is at flag A.
Yes, Lordship, flag A.
In 41 and 42, has state is a party. You are there, Mr. Mahapatra? If state is there.
A state is there.
Yeah, okay. So it reads,
this is with regard
to Industries Limited.
Yes, Lordship. This is a case in which Honorable Court has passed a binding of order in 1976, Lordship.
Yes.
So the case has reached its finality. Everything is done and dusted. Now we have been left with an
this is owned by the late Mr. Biju Patnaik.
Lordship.
This was owned by, this is report dated 17/12/2021.
Yes, Lordship. 17/12/2021, Lordship.
Yes.
This is a company, I guess, it was registered way back in 1948, Lordship. Just after.
It could be the same company owned by the great Mr. Biju Patnaik.
I'm sorry, Lordship. I'm not aware. There might be change of several
subsequent
Lordship. Because this is a case before I was born, Lordship.
Yes, in all of us, maybe very few. Because I don't know.
And everything is done dusted, and we are left with 1 crore.
I don't know, Mr. Barik, Mr. Doctor is 5 years senior to me, so he was not born definitely.
Lordship.
But in the present case, state is not a party, I think.
Lordship, in this case, not state is.
Wherever state is there, so I can.
So my prayers are there at page 13, my lord.
13.
13, Lord.
Yes.
Lordship, there is a amount written 1,40,47,011 rupees. It was in 2021. Now it has become 1,48 lakhs. And I propose it to transfer it to public account of India, that is Government of India account in Reserve Bank of India, Lordship.
So yes, no difficulty there.
No, Lordship.
So only clarification I seek, rather.
Lordship.
It's not exactly also, kind of. So by transferring this,
Lordship,
is anyone need to be heard? No, Lordship, because there is because the short question is, Lordship, suppose by transferring this amount, everybody's interest is affected, Lordship, affected, then court needs to hear him, Lordship, or her. I'll assess, or maybe a legal entity like a company or anyone, Lordship. So yes. So what is your take on that? There is a provision, Lordship. If the fund is there, it is there for 3 years. If somebody comes, you can especially file and that is that. I mean, there can't be two opinions. I am not saying it is contrary to the provision, Lordship. But even as a company code, I have to look at that. That if somebody's any kind of interest is to be impacted, then he is to be given opportunity. Notice we have given. Also, you have to be satisfied on that. I mean, you also, Lordship, the official liquidator, as my Lord wishes, but Lordship. Sorry. Issued an 2013, I'm talking, Lordship. We have issued a paper publication. We have done. Nobody has arrived. It's more than 10 years. Nobody has come, Lordship. Okay. So I mean, there has been adequate notice chances given, Lordship. Adequate notice has been given. Lordship. No, so that you have mentioned in which paragraph? The para is, Lordship, para 25, 12, Lordship. Okay. Yes, I've seen that. Yes, Lordship. So I'll pass that order, Lordship. Say. So before finally signing the order, the draft you can see, Lordship. So I'll tell him that Lordship see the order. Yes, I'll do that, Lordship. Yes. So this is the order passed in which. So I have to refer to your kind of what it is called company act case number 2 of 2. That I understand. That I understand. Since there is no IA, this is report, Lordship, oral report. So I have to refer that report dated so and so. The prayer has been made so and so, Lordship. And then it can be done. Okay. So is there is no provision for filing IA? IA, I mean, because in High Court rules, actually the orders are being passed by the in the form of an if a interlocutory application is filed. Lordship, in Companies Act, Lordship, I have been authorized to file a report before Hon'Ble Court also. Okay. As per the Companies Act. So you have referred to that section? Lordship, the report has been filed. I had Mr. M.S.Sahoo, Lordship, the official liquidator, High Court of Orissa. A report of the official liquidator has been filed in Company Act case number 2 of 1975. Report dated dash has been filed under such and such provisions. You give the provisions, give it in writing. No problem. Sorry. Para. The report forms part of the record being marked as flag A. At para 27 of the report, the following has been stated. The following has been stated along with the prayers as quoted herein. Para 27 to quote kar dale. Para. In response to the specific query from the court, the liquidator submits that notices were issued and publicized in the form of an advertisement made on 12/10/2013 in various newspapers during the winding up proceeding that was pending before this court. And no one has responded. As such, the winding up case is very old in nature. Initiated in the year 1975. 76 lots. Initiated in 75. Initiated in 75. 76 lots. And the order was passed, dated lots of, it is just 24th February 1976 lots of. 24th February 1976. Yes, lots. The same case. Not. The present day, Indian Metals and Ferroalloys, which is owned by Mr. Bansidhar Panda. Now the next generation has come.
Lordship.
Okay. Yes. In view of the above, this court directs that the official liquidator to transfer the amount of rupees 1,40,47, 011 along with the up-to-date interest accrued.
Obliged.
After deduction of the
Income tax and other government dues, Lordship.
income tax and other government dues lying in the account of the company M.S.S. Collingwood Collingwood Industries Limited into bracket into liquidation to the public account of India in Reserve Bank of India in terms of the provision so and so.
481.
Please write the first one and the second one.
I'll write and give a right.
Yes. Ordered accordingly.
Obliged.
Yes. इतने तैयार कर प्रेजेंस लिखी थी था तो मिस्टर ऑफिसर लिक्विडेटर पार्ट एक पिटिशनर ରହିବନି ଏଥିରେ ରହିବେ ଯେ कंपनी केस नंबर एते सहित ता तळे लिखिबे जे ऑफिसर लिक्विडेटर एंड मिस्टर एथिरे क्या काहर असाइनमेंट एटा अछि मिस्टर एसएस महापात्र एस यस फर्स्ट स्टेट yes the second matter.
Lordship, this is Mr. Spolar Pharma India Limited. Lordship, I have filed an IA as instructed by my lord, and the prayer portion of my IA number 6 of 2023 may kindly be seen by lord. This was a case which was dismissed by this honorable court on 12th of May 2023, whereas I have already filed a sale report in April 2023. So any case without consent of honorable court and without asking liquidator cannot be dismissed for non-appearance or non-prosecution.
But here the notice has to be the other side.
I am the only side, Lordship, because on winding up is
it was dismissed at the instance of whom?
I have never insisted. I don't know who appeared on my behalf. I have written in this IA also. Somebody appeared and
yes, Mr. Inam. Mr. Inam.
Yes, my lord. My lord, I am the secured creditor, my lord, in this matter.
Sorry, I can't hear you actually. There is some.
Am I audible, my lord?
No, yes, now you are audible. Please complete your
sentence. My lord, I am the secured creditor in this matter, and I had moved an IA number 1 of 2023, my lord. But my lord, since the matter was discussed,
again, somehow it's kind of a humming voice. So,
Lord, I guess some network issues.
You have to be here physically, or maybe some improved. You are connected through the broadband.
Yes, my lord, I am connected through broadband.
Some other technical issue there.
Yes, my lord. I guess
you are saying you have filed 1 of 2022. Are you?
Yes, my lord. IA number 1 of 2022.
That is not on record today?
Yes, my lord, that is not in record, my lord. But in that particular,
it is on record, but not on board today.
Yes, my lord.
So you take the date and accurate. We also note down. He is saying he has filed 1 of 2022. Not. You have filed 1 of 2022. He is quoted 24 of 2014.
Yes, my lord. Lord, in that particular, I saw directions. Official liquidator.
See, Mr. Inam, actually, I can't hear you the whole sentence.
This is the problem, Lord. I guess some network issues there.
No, somehow it's kind of the vintage radio kind of.
May record it, Lord. I had moved an IA number 1 of 2023.
The medium is the radio kind of audio is there.
So Mr. Himanshu Shekhar, official liquidator. Mr. Shahrukh Hinam, at the opposite part likhibe for you are saying for whom you are appealing?
Phoenix ARC Private Limited, one of the secured creditor, my lord.
Yes, what is saying? For some secured,
Phoenix ARC Private Limited, my lord.
for some secured creditor.
Lordship, Phoenix ARC Private Limited.
Phoenix ARC Private Limited.
Construction company, Lordship.
Phoenix. PHOE. Phoenix. Check the spelling. Secured creditor. Since due to some technical issues, the voice of the learned counsel, Mr. Inam, is not audible. The matter is adjourned to when can you appear in the matter of January?
Lord, may adjourn in second week of January. Second week of January, my lord.
11th January, my lord.
11th.
The second week of January.
2 weeks is there.
Second week of January. Any date in January.
So better you agree for a date and mention it, because then it becomes a difficult.
Please, my lord.
If you can contact the office of the official liquidator, regarding a date, both of you can file a joint memo.
He said any day after second week of January. This is what he's saying. So I'll contact him, Lordship, and I'll
listen 25th, 25th January.
Obliged.
So grateful, my lord. And I'm sorry, my lord, for not keeping my network ready, my lord.
Sorry.
I said I'm sorry, my lord, for not keeping my network ready, my lord.
No, not at all. Not that way. I mean, if you are complaining, if you are worried about the technical issues, I would say now it is a feature. At times we are bridging the gap, but still then there will be certain issues also. Yes.
I'll be careful, my lord. So grateful, my lord. Highly obliged.
Should I contact him and finalize a date if my lord wishes?
It is better. That would be better.
Only then a date can be given.
Mr. Inam, again, I'll suggest that you contact the office of the official liquidator and so that you
I'll contact him.
you appear on that date.
Obliged.
So grateful, my lord. Highly obliged.
टोटाल 4टा है दीटा अच्छे आप कौन देखिए एथुर जा रहा रख दे